Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Setting up the streams, I guess. UK is able to check in 2 seconds. Yep, we should be live now on YouTube as well as on Twitter. Discord is also live. Let me check that too. Welcome everybody. Welcome. You can take a look at the Discord. Make sure YouTube's all the sounds and everything working fine. Just making sure. 6:58. Okay. All right. Let me pause this. 7 o'clock. Right, good evening, everybody. I hope everybody had an excellent weekend, and happy Mothers to all the moms, whomsoever had it. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Let's start with the I think it's another couple of more minutes because we should wait before we start. 6:58. Yep, Discord is good. Sound is good on Discord, just making sure. Okay. YouTube, yeah. Making sure on YouTube video. Just a second, I'm gonna check real quick. Okay, guys, today I'm gonna start a little bit, not gonna talk much about, but right now let's start beginning little bit. Like this time, guys, market is very important to discuss right now. Okay, it's very important to discuss. So just I hope everybody comes in on time so we can discuss and we can plan accordingly so we can reap the benefit, because the people who come in a little late, then they might think, oh man, what happened? Right? And I have to keep repeating again, we have limited time to talk. Everybody has their plans. So TQ, happy Mother's of the Day. I hope you had a good time today. Yeah. All right, 7 o'clock, guys. We should be starting soon. Welcome everybody. Welcome to everybody. Alright guys, so we have an upcoming week which is there are a lot of earnings coming in, so we'll be talking that also. And I'll be talking today about the market. We really need to talk about the market, where the market is heading. So that's what I created these links. What we're going to talk about today, about the how to be profitable in this market. Many people who know, those who are in the room most of the time, but the people who join new, if they would not know, then just to make everybody aware of that, we offer free service to everybody over here. And they can also join us morning 9:30 to 4 o'clock every day. Market opens, we always go live. I stream live with so you can share the screens. I share my screen, so you can also see from your end, as well as you can interact with me directly every seconds. If you have a Twitter account, you can interact with me. If you have a Discord account, you can join the Discord room. You can also interact with me in Discord also. So those who are new, they can all the links pretty much on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com/top trading edge. Same thing on Twitter handle is top trading edge, and same thing on Discord, top trading edge. It's one word, top trading edge. All right, so alright, let's get started. Right now, most important part is we'll be talking about how to be profitable in this market, and particularly S&P 500, then NASDAQ, and then the Russell 2000. These are the three indexes normally we watch, as well as I've been talking about the Bitcoin. Today we will be talking about quite a bit about the Bitcoin also, and which exactly Bitcoin is doing, what we've been saying to been a while now. Okay, so then second topic I'll be taking is how to trade or invest avoiding social media. So there are a lot of things how we play right here. We always look at the market flow, and then we always look at the option flows, and then we always look at the social media, what are they talking. Based on that, we also look at the flow, and then based on that we try to look at the technicals, and based on that we analyze, and we try to, before it becomes a big news, we are out. So we try to play some rumors, whatever the rumors are, whatever the things are, we analyze it accordingly, and then we play accordingly. But we don't become too greedy to be holding that bag. So I'll be talking that part also, if those, because over here there's a lot of people, they have a different stomach, they have a different style of trading, right? So I have to keep everybody in mind. You need to learn, you need to grasp what I'm saying, which will fit on your basic how you play, and based on that you got to learn that how these are the technicals, or these are the parameters you should follow. So I'll be talking that, and then I'll be revealing how to trade and invest in Bitcoin, because I notice most of the time people do not know, 99.99% do not know how to trade in Bitcoin. And I guess they think is Bitcoin is just like a hold like hodler like AMC diamond hand, just something like that. I think that could be a stupidity. Stupidity mean to say, then unless you really want to go with your gut, because Bitcoin goes to really swing, guys. It's not like a equity market. Bitcoin goes where sometimes Bitcoin goes to $70,000, $60,000, and then it goes to $10,000, $30,000, right? So that is big swing. That big swing happens, people lose. I do not have a stomach. I'm sure 99% people, 95% people would not have a stomach like that to hold. It's very dangerous. So then in these cases, I'm gonna tell you how we need to handle the Bitcoin, because I have quite a bit experience on Bitcoin. So based on that, I'll reveal how we need to work with the Bitcoin. If you want to be successful and reap the benefits every stage, then hang in tight here today. I'll be revealing a lot of things about that, how to trade, because people don't have the path, people do not have the GPS, so they think what to do, just buy it and hold it, right? That's how people think, I'll be hodler, or they just go on social media and everybody talk about holding diamond hand, and that's how they do, and they get slaughtered. So how to use social media also, I'll be talking that. Okay, so a lot of things to talk. Man, believe me, there's a lot of things to talk today. So let's get going now. Hopefully everybody's here now. So oh yes, now almost quite a bit people are here, so we'll get going on it. So first thing, we will start with the market future is already, as you can see here, market is already right now, pre-market is down. Dow is down 160 points. NASDAQ is down 65, and the S&P 500 22. But that's pointless. In the morning we will see whatever happens. All right. So let's talk. I did tweet the chart. People who know that what was this and why did I tweet. This is S&P 500, and I really wanted to show you what exactly happened in 2018. So no, not 2018 actually, how far the market can go, let's take a look at it. So first of all, let me show you what I see here pattern. If you look at the head and shoulder right here, you see this is kind of head and shoulder pattern. Right here is your support area right here. That's where we are pretty much if I look at it right now. Okay, so now if we break these, how far can we go? Okay, so then there are different supports, but I there is a support here at 4050, which is this is SPX. Okay, it's not of S&P 500, SPX. So just to show you here, so somewhere around this we have a support which is minor support right here, right? But I think we have a lot more room to go. I do not just trying to analyze technicals here, guys, because we have to analyze in a different way. So so far how far we are down here. So if you take a look at it, market is so far down from here to here. So far top to today's date, bottom is we are down only 14.52% right here, 14.52%. So far market is down. Okay, so then what exactly happened before, right? We have to also I have to take you a little bit into the history, then you can understand how far market can go and what can happen, guys. So very carefully. I hope you have no distraction from your surrounding or whatever things are happening, or you're thinking somebody is calling or your food or whatever. Please, guys, you got to focus, then only you can win this race. Otherwise, if you think I'm gonna do multitasking things, then this is not entertainment channel, guys. I'm not a guy who can entertain and I'm so sorry, but I try to, guys, really teach you something. You have to understand these what I'm about to show you, many people do not know, they don't even discuss. Okay, they don't even have the knowledge how to even look at it. So I'm trying to show you and understand this. Okay, because of my 25 years experience in stock market, based on that I'm trying to reveal certain information. That information is not just the technical. I'll be revealing I'll be applying my so many parameters. Those who knows me, I don't want to go in too deep, but please focus here so you can understand exactly, because otherwise you'll be just like guessing. You don't want to be just the technical, you don't want to be just the just looking at the financials of data which is coming through the social media. We have to apply everything, and that's what I'm about to show you here. So far we are down 14.5%, right? So when people think, oh, we are almost down more than 10%, now it's bottom out and this and that can happen, it can go back, right? Okay, yeah, it can happen, it cannot happen, we will nail it down. So when it comes to this is a S&P 500 for these are Fortune 500 companies are listed. I'm not looking at right now QQQ, NASDAQ, or I'm not looking at Russell 2000 companies. Though these are like Fortune 500 company who has excellent balance sheet. They need to qualify to be in S&P 500. So I'm only talking right now big good companies. Okay, so let's talk in over here. So what happened in when pre-pandemic, when we were locked down? Okay, you have to be very carefully understand what I'm saying. You be in the rhythm, then you will understand this. Okay, so and let's say for example we did not have the pandemic, and that time where was the market was here, which was around 3300 market, and that was super bullish, super duper high market. Okay, guys, even if you take a look at, we were super duper high at that time in pre-pandemic, and I was literally thinking, man, why this market is so high fly, and we have a China is locking down, but our market was non-stop was going on. Okay, so right here, just a second, guys, I need to send a link to YouTube link also. One second, just a second. Somebody asking me to join the group, so I can also send them a link so they can be I'll be a part of it. Okay, so at that time what happened in like right here, so pre-pandemic we were here, and as you can see here, we from pre-pandemic, if I take the pre-pandemic price till today, where how far market is up, so we are still up at about 21 and a half right here. You see this, we are right now for 41.28, right? So we are still up 21.5% up. So I wrote down here, say pre-pandemic high, pre-pandemic high from here till today's market, we are 21.5% up. Still we are up, okay? All right. So then when pandemic happened, what happened? It was here, right? So from pre-pandemic here to here, we went to still we are 87%, 87 and 7% up, almost 88% up from bottom of the pandemic. So what do you mean bottom of the pandemic? So when bottom of the pandemic happened, we touched down somewhere around right here. So I would say about 2200 we touched down. Okay, just keep in mind I'm not going into too much depth in a back and forth and all, but we were somewhere here and then we have a V-shaped recovery, right? So people do not know what is V-shaped recovery is, right? But how that happened, guys, we have to understand what this happened, why this happened, right? When if somebody can pin the live, we are live right now on this page. So Sim, if you can pin the live something on the top of this video, on the, on top of this, you can, if you can pin this the video, that would be great.
Yeah, we've got your post up in the nest, and we also have one of my posts directly to the YouTube stream up in the nest as well. So both of them will link to this stream for your screen, so everyone can watch it while they're listening here on Twitter Space.
Yeah, keep the live right now, video live, because many people just jump in, then if you keep it the video one would be a great. All right. So now what happens is here. Trying to lost the track. Okay, sorry. So now if you look at it here, in between here and not here actually, right here, we support is here. So we went here all the way to 2200, and we are right now. The resistance we have the resistance is around 33.98. Okay, so do I think I'm gonna go to 33 and 90? No, right now let's not get into that what happened, but right here. Okay, so what exactly happened here is V-shaped recovery. So people think, oh, this market is going bouncing up, why they is not supposed to do this? But we have to understand all geopolicy, guys. Okay, so when Fed came out in 2020 and they announced the policy that, hey, we're gonna buy all kind of junk debt, right? We all know that they started announcing all the debt. They say we're gonna buy all the debt, everything they're gonna buy. That's what they announced, everything we buy. You know what is everything we buy means? Never happened, man. These people came out and said we're gonna buy everything. In 2008, when we had the subprime issue, it was only $800 billion, guys. Okay, $800 billion, and everybody analyst was going up and down. And this time they came out and said, hey, we're gonna buy every corporate bond, we're gonna buy every municipal bond, every junk we will buy. So people, all the corporation, they got tons of money from Fed, and Fed is printing, right? On top of that, every corporate, like, so many loans, different kind of loan came out. Then everybody was getting the paychecks, right? So the market was pumped up like crazy. We had Fed balance sheet at that time was around between $3 and $4 trillion. We had that balance sheet at that time. Though we supposed to start reducing the balance sheet in 2019, sorry, we supposed to start 2019, but when pandemic arrived, and we have to do exact opposite. We instead of doing QT, quantitative tightening, we did opposite. We have to do QE because government thought, oh, people are locked down and we have to help them out. But the problem what we did is we help the rich people. The way I think is we help. We help too much. Basically, this help not needed that much. We help people. I think that's, and many people misuse that money, those money. So it basically the money Fed prints, policy announced, Fed prints, Fed gives the money to the bank gives money to the all these different kind of loans, buying bonds, and all these people so they got all the money, right? That money they got it in their hand, but eventually that money goes through the system. Everybody want to jump in lockdown, they want to go and invest into stock market, right? You think they're gonna invest money into putting their employee in paycheck is they go little, but they want to go and put the money into the stock market so they can make money out of it. But stock market knows how to take their money out of your portfolio and put it into market makers' hand indirectly, but they're not gonna come out because this is a big market, guys. They really make tons of money out of that. So now there's a cycle goes through all those things. So that money we pumped in at that particular time, we pumped outrageous money, guys. So from 4 trillion to we almost $9 trillion. So within 2 years we pumped up almost $5 trillion, which was not required, guys. This is what I'm thinking. Because of that, we are right now suffering. So people, people like us, we are retailer, many people do not have the knowledge what exactly V-shaped recovery is, why this market going up. Everybody think of their own benefits. Okay, market is going up, let's go and wash my hands, right, in this market. And that's how everybody jumped in the bandwagon. So what happened? How far market did go up and when this policy announced? So let's take a look at it. That also I did not even analyze that. So let's take a look at it somewhere around here when we're at the bottom, and how far high we go. We went to 48 1, so 4,804 right here. So we basically market S&P 500 jump 120% when everybody was locked down, and market jumped 120%. Have you ever seen in your history that market can jump like this when everybody is locked down themselves? Okay. Supplies are so basically all the supply constraint and everything. We know how whole system works, guys. Okay, everything is about the money. The moment you give the money to the people hand, the moment you free money goes in people hand, that's very bad. Then we just need to go. Why do we need to go? Why do we need the system? Why do we need a cycle? Right? We just simply go and sit down on home, and government can print the money and give it to us, right? They can do that, and then everybody can enjoy their life, right? Go and party. But that's not the right way to do it, right? We are into cycle. Everybody has to go and give their labor, and then give the labor, you get paid for it. And that's how the system works. And that your labor goes into production becomes material goes to the the system, and system go purchase, sales, inventories, distributions, logistics, people buy, sell. Just a lot many cycles we have to go through. So all these different module has to be in place. That's a cycle. If that cycle was broken, but market was flying high, because they know that this all free money you're gonna come into the market. And we jumped, look guys, 120%. Never happened in history. 120% S&P 500 QQQ jump 165%. We have to keep this thing in mind, guys. We have to keep what exactly happened in the history. Okay, and this exactly what happened. Now they have to do exact opposite what they did. Okay, remember, there is no other way around. If anybody comes and talks to me inside, then no, there is no other way around. This is the only one way to do it. When you put a air in the tire and say, hey, I want to inflate the tire, you can inflate the tire. And how do you deflate? You have to put take the air out of the balloon, air out of the tire, right? That is the only way it can be done. But market, when the Fed comes out, they're gonna talk all these different tones of language. Oh, we need to have a soft landing, we have a tools, we're gonna go nibble. These all the things are all soothing people, like when you go to doctor and say, oh, you'll be all right, this will be this, something like that they are talking. But if you want to be smart, guys, you do not want to be part of that game what they are telling. You have to be smart, you have to educate yourself and analyze it. I'm not saying that you have to keep your ears everywhere, but you need to educate. You have to be beyond them. Otherwise, there's a lot of analysts on media where they have no knowledge for their own interest. They're gonna depict their own language, and they say, oh, this is bottom out, this is that out, oh, now it's gonna go up because this is just the correction is over, priced in. All these different things gonna go through. If you are smart enough to analyze, then only you can benefit out of it. So again, I was same here when I was bullish. You didn't meet me, but I was super bullish when it happened. This somewhere around I become super duper bullish also, and many stock I used to jump in bandwagon everywhere. Same thing I'm right now. What I'm trying to analyze is, right now we have a 3 different big elephant in the room to take it out, which was in 2008. We had a subprime which was $800 billion pretty much. That time we had a big issues. I don't know who was here, many people are over here or not, but at that time we had that problem. Same thing over here. Right now we have a bigger problem, which is, as I mentioned about it, that the let me go on here. I can show you indexes. So 10-year treasury, let's go and take a look at 10-year treasury. Okay, and I mentioned I'm going to go through a little bit, not going to take too long because we have so many things to cover. So if you look at the 10-year treasury, I tweet about this one. If you guys know that I made a lot, my tweets are a lot of valuable, guys, when I tweet. Okay, so when you see here, I say, hey, this is our resistance line. Every time resistance touch 1989, market crash. When resistance touch, this is our 10-year Treasury yield. Every time touch, this is every time when we are going here, this is resistance line, we are in a turmoil mode. Look, 1989 market crash, 1994 market was down. You can go and take a look at yourself to 2000.com bubble, market crash crazy. We are market crash in 2008 recession. We did not even touch here. Okay, and then it took us 6 years to come back from 2008 recession, 2007 recession, and I came to know in 2006 that this is going to happen. 2006 and 7, I was flipping properties that time too. And I know this. And 2018 we had a market crash. We touched the touchdown right here, market crash. We started the QT also. That's how the little control, and then we had a COVID in 2020 came out. But look at that now. We broke through the resistance right now here. You see this, and we are almost heading to 5% easily. We're gonna, because our inflation is 8.5%, guys. How this bond value can yield cannot be simple, guys. Yield cannot be lower than the inflation, otherwise pointless. So all this bond value anybody is holding, every sovereign countries or anybody is holding those bonds, they will have a tough time. You can fool them how many months, depends, but it'll be very difficult for people to not the people outside, big institution, big investors, most of the country, most of the people are out of country, sovereign country, they are holding all these bonds, and they are right now under the water because they are holding the bond and they are getting 1%, 1.5% on a Treasury e-bond, but they are also, inflation is high, and now the interest rate gonna start going up, and they think, oh, my bond gonna go down because their bond value gonna go down because they bought it way back and they are locked in for 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. Their yield was way low. Look at this, their yield was right here. So if somebody bought it in 2012, he was getting paid 1.5% right here. You see, this is the bottom. Look at the date. Somebody bought it in 2016, he is getting 1.4. And now we are here. Why? Because there is no scope. Market, they have to raise the interest rate. If you ask me, they have to raise interest rate above the inflation, guys. Okay, and that's the 1 + 1 = 2, and that's how it's supposed to be. But they cannot do. They're supposed to do. Paul Walker did in 79. He did that. He raised the interest rate 11.5% at that time in one shot. At that time, inflation was also very, very high. So, and interest rate, he did it almost like 15, 17, 16, 15%, 12% interest rate we had that time. But anyway, I'm not saying they do it right now and all, but right now we have political agenda in between and all. So that's what is happening. So that's why I keep saying, remember, guys, you all know that what I said about TBT. I said, hey, TBT $19. If you remember TBT, right here. And I mentioned about TBT. Oh, look right here. I created the bull flag right here. It was somewhere around $20. And I said one bull flag, second bull flag. Look at this. And now look where we are. Within not even what this is. Yeah, we are in second month. Look where we are, 27, right? So those who are invested money here, we went through those who are a member of here. I mean, we do not charge anybody any fees anywhere. Everything is free anywhere you go. Discord, YouTube, live, everywhere is free. So those who know us, they benefit this, and I mentioned this. And look, my price target is $41. It's right here. It's gonna go. So TBT is 20-year Treasury yield pro share. So just to let you know, this is exactly what I said. He's been doing this, and he's gonna continue. There is no ifs and buts, because we have a big elephant in the room, which is the inflation, and inflation is not going to be. So people think, oh no, because of market. Many people say we're gonna have a war going on, and that's why the inflation is out of control. That's political statement they're gonna pass. We do not want to be part of that. The reality, we did not have a war last year, right? The war was started 1.5 months ago. War was not there in January, February. War was not there in December, guys, right? And then we said last September we had inflation. Inflation was almost like a 5%, 6%. So where that time we did not have the war, but we already smell that this is happening, right? So this is the reality is the inflation. We have to. The problem is we give out too much money. So what exactly happen is this. what happened here is we gave out the money too much here. So when you give out too much money, free money, what would happen is people not gonna go to work, people gonna go, and there is no labor participation happens, and that free money it creates the more less is, I mean, the demand will be go lower, demand will create higher, and the supply will go lower. So that's what exactly happened here. And on top of that, we had a pandemic situation, and then China lockdown, right? And then the war happened. So this is before war happened. This is already happened. But Fed came out, and what they made a mistake is this inflation is transitory, and we're not gonna. It should be fine. We're gonna watch. That's what they said. Because market was flying high, everybody was happy, and they thought, oh, everybody's happy. Why we need to touch the market, right? Because maybe political reason. This is my guesswork, guys. Okay, could be a political reason. Everybody likes nice and the nice market is up, but nobody likes market going down. But we have to understand part of the system, and that's what exactly happened. So now that money which been given to the people, now that money gonna come out, and this will be a bigger pain than 2008. Okay, this will be a bigger pain. Why? Because look where we were here. We had we pumped up this economy too much. We pumped up how much? Probably we pumped up here like here right here 120%. From here to here 120%, 100% we pumped up the, and we are only right now how much down? 14%, guys. Okay, how much? 14%. So those who trying to be bullish, we gotta be very careful, because right now we have not even started the, okay, simple thing, we did not even started the QT yet. Our interest rate is just going to start is 3/4, only 3/4, guys. 3/4 is nothing. We need our interest. I have gone through my previous video also that, hey, where I shown so many charts before also. We have to be below, inflation rate has to be below the interest rate. And interest rate is right now 3/4. Everybody gonna laugh. So right now bonds are more vulnerable. The people who are already holding the bonds, remember, guys, the people who are already holding the bonds, they are losing right now money. $119 trillion bonds in the market right now. They are vulnerable. They are really, really vulnerable, and that's why I tweet about today too. So hey, look what exactly happening here in the market. So you got to see what I tweet about it. I'm gonna go through, show you a couple of things, and so you can understand what exactly happening here. Right here, China calling out the banks. Yes, no, not that. I don't know where did I tweet. Whenever I need it on time, it's always painful. Oh, right here, worldwide rate hikes. Right here, and come, no, this is different thing. Okay, anyway, so bottom line is right now, guys, so what happened is interest rate right now we have to jack it up, but there is no way we can do, because election coming in, right? We all know the election coming in. So the political agenda is in between two, in between middle, because we have November election, and then summer starts. In summer, as you know what going to happen. So bottom line is we have a lot more pain to go through, guys. Okay, and what would happen now? Well, I'll tell you guys something. Okay, and this is what my thinking is. Probably this is what's gonna happen. You see this? What are these? These are all junk. This is all junk. Those who have a bad balance sheet, they're gonna go to the downhill. Just like this, so many other, every week you're gonna see a lot many more company, right? Those who have a horrible balance sheet, we're gonna be just holding our hopes that, hey, one day gonna come back, one day gonna come back. But if their balance sheets are not good, there will be no institution, no investor to find it. Just keep it in your mind. It's not about that, hey, this stock was $100 is now $10 or $8. Forget about that. We cannot look at that market cap was 100 billion, and now right now only 5 billion. Do not think that. That's not the way we're supposed to think. You cannot, guys. The moment you start thinking, because I have gone through all these different eras.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I late to class?
No, you don't. Yeah, you good. No, you don't need to. Just mute your mic. You should be fine. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, man. Somebody from the Discord jumping in. Yeah, so man, I lost the track, sorry. Yeah, so basically all these balance sheets, we're gonna go through the earnings. If I'm gonna go through few things and then explain you what exactly going to happen, and that will give you some idea on that. So these are all the companies we have to be very watchful. And most important part is because the way right now policy announced last FOMC meeting, right? And as I said that the policy was announced that hey, we're gonna go to $47 billion QT starting from June. Not yet started, guys. Okay, not yet started. Starting from June 1st, they'll be announcing. They will be going through. Okay, so market is right now already starting to feel that hey, June will be the one when they're gonna start, and that is only 47 billion a month QT will start. Out of that, probably 17 billion is mortgage-backed security, and the rest would be all the notes, all the securities and everything, other securities, bonds and all. So now what would happen is they said we're gonna wait for 3 months. They're gonna continue that 47 billion a month QT quantitative tightening until September. 3 months they said. So probably September comes out, and then they're gonna start doubling up. They're gonna double it up. Okay, so what double would be? 95 or 100, pretty much. Just look at the number, 100 billion a month. So when that $100 billion a month happens, what would happen to the market? Okay, let's take a look at what happened in market in when they did the QT in 2018. They did QT in 2018 right here. You see this time they did QT in 2018. How much we went down? Market went down. We went down right here. Support is, so I'm going to draw the line right here. S&P 500 went down 20%. 20% in 2018, 3 months. So look at the date on the bottom. Okay, October right here date. So October until December, 3 months they did this. Look, we went down 20%. Okay, we did not even, this is only 40 billion a month they did. 35 or 40 billion a month they did. Now let's look at the Apple. Let's just give you idea. Apple, I mean, I don't go in a good company, but I think I have gone through this one before also. But those who are joining new, they can also see that this is what exactly happened. Same thing on Apple, went down 39%. So there's that ETF, S&P 500 is ETF, Apple is a company, and some companies are already down 70-80% right now. In ARK investment, many companies are already down 70-80%. Apple, PayPal's and Squares and Facebook and Netflix and all. So I'm just trying to take a good company balance sheet. These are good company balance sheet. So so let's take a look at let's go back to the S&P 500. We want to keep a look at the good balance sheet. So what would happen to the horrible balance sheet? That you can do your guesswork, because we want to always look at the best company. We don't want to look at the bad company. Bad company can be, they are already, what do you call it? They are already bleeding crazy. And when as the this is the quarter we did not even started the QT, guys. Remember, we have not started the QT quantitative tightening. Okay, and we are already started the bleeding. Imagine what would happen in June. Imagine what would happen in September when they double it up. What would happen to that market, guys? You cannot imagine, guys. You cannot imagine. This social media has no knowledge. All these many analysts, they do not have any knowledge when they talk on different spaces, and they think, oh, this is bottom out, and maybe this is this, or maybe this is that. Nobody has no clue. Even many big institutions and big banks analysts, they do not have the clue. But I'm trying to give you the clue, guys, what's going to happen. It will be a bloodbath, and there will be a big problem, bigger than anything you can imagine. Okay, and we have been talking every day. We've been talking when markets we are live, we everyday talk. But I'll try my best to, guys, explain you that how this thing going to happen, because when you double it up, $100 billion, which is nothing, guys. Okay, if you ask me, still we have a $10 trillion balance sheet. 9 point something balance sheet we have right now. Fed has, so they have to reduce. If they do 100 billion a month, how many months they have to go? 100 months they have to go, guys. They might not go constant 100 months, but how many months they're gonna go? Imagine what would happen to the market. All this mortgage-backed security will be 35-40 billion a month. It comes into market. Market gonna crash. Real estate market will be crashed. Mortgage market will be crashed. And all these market, those who have a prime rate and all these, remember subprime issue we had? Same thing. This can have We have a different kinds of rate. People have different loans, guys. Forget about mortgage rate right now. Mortgage rate will be double digit. Double digit means blood bath. Okay, and those are the people, they don't invest in stock market. They are 65% people. Those who vote, they go and vote the people. They are the people. They will be suffering. Stock market people, most of the time, they are not part of this. That's why Jerome Powell came out and I want to talk to directly to the people. He said, I don't want to talk to the equity holders. I want to talk to the directly the people. Who people? Those who goes and vote probably, because equity market is right now pointless right now. So anyway, so what would happen is mortgage backed security, those will come into the market, plus those who are buying houses, they also those security will come in the market. So mortgage market will have a higher mortgage rate. It will be double digit, maybe it's gonna be crazy more, the way things would be. Okay, first. And then second one, we have to remember now, all this debt is rising. The moment you increase the interest rate, the debt will rise, right? The more the debt, higher the debt. What would happen to the market? What would happen? That will be another issue we have, because we have to so government, Fed announced that, hey, we're gonna keep a $2 trillion in the repo market as a cash to help, like, for example, if they have interest, they have to pay interest rate. There is a different interest, lot of treasury bond, corporate bond, this bond, that bond, they have to pay the interest rate, and their interest rate goes up. If they are raising the interest rate, they need to supply the money, because those everybody they have the, what you call it, all the notes, they have interest rate. They have to keep paying that. They have that money flow has to be there. Bank has to give that money, so they have to keep that liquidity right there. So they said that we're gonna keep that money in float to use it. So this is just to give you idea that would be the part of it. But anyway, right now, so all this bond has as you can see, all the bonds are rising up right now. So index is, and if you can look at 30 year, and this is yield actually. Sorry, I gotta go to the bond. So 30 year is going down, as you can see right here. These are all the bond value goes down, but right now still they're holding. You will see slowly this will go to the downhill too more as the time goes by. So we have to keep all these thing parameter in mind. Okay, so that's why where we can go. All right, let's take a look at it. Now I'm gonna look at the technicals. Okay, so I thought, what, because many people want to know Fibonacci, so I say, what, let's try to do at least Fibonacci from top to the today's bottom was probably here. Right here was the bottom. So even if we go 35% down, we have another room to go down somewhere around. SPX can go down to 3580 right here. This 3580 can go according to Fibonacci. But as you know that I do not believe this is just the numbers. I do not like to guess like that. Okay, so let's take a look at the oscillator. Actually, I like the oscillator to analyze, because when this market went down, just whenever the there is a room to go down, how far it can go down. So these are my signal lines right here. My signal line support is around right here, which is around negative 40% right here, negative around 40%, because this is our bottom. So around here, negative around 40%. So maybe how much from here to here? If you look at here, is my oscillator telling me we are here around negative 89, minus here around 194. So we have a double the gap right here. So double the gap, so that means we can easily go down from 41. So how much we down here so far? For 15%, right? So another 15% I can see to go down more. 15 just to another levels we can reach here. Another 15% I can see definitely going down. The pressure is downward. This is S&P 500, guys. Okay, NASDAQ, if I take a look at it, you're gonna be crazy. If I look at the QQQ, let's take a look at QQQ, then we have a whole different ball game would be here. So we are more down here if you take a look at it. So I don't want to waste too much time on NASDAQ. We can just NASDAQ is so far down 24%. S&P 500 is down 14%, but NASDAQ is already down 24%. You see the 24% we are down right now so far here. So anyway, we don't want to go too much down right now looking at, but a head and shoulder pattern is forming on NASDAQ, on QQQ and IWM. And IWM, you saw that $18 trillion I've been tweeting that IWM can go to maybe around right here around 145 easily, 145 easily. And why, how can I see this? Because we did tweet about that too. Look at this, people are buying. Now what is this? This is IWM, right? Somebody bought we tweet about, look at the $18 million, $19 billion spent on a put, expiry 23. By this year, within 6 months, he thinking that this market gonna go down, and he spent $18 billion. One shot he spent. Then there is another guy who bought a put, $177 put, and he spent $1.4 million on put. So something like that, we every day we go through, guys. When we are live, we all every day we go through different big put flow coming in, and we normally analyze those and go through. So this is just the one incident happened, and I tweet about it. I don't have time tweeting because we are busy doing day tradings and swing tradings and all. So those who are in the community live with us, they can benefit out of that. So right here I tweet about it. This one also, 1.4 million order came out, and that was expiring this, and he said, hey, look at this. Somebody thinks that IWM gonna go by within 2 weeks 177, and he beat. This is the dark pool data, okay? This is not Robinhood data or something. This is one backdoor order, wholesale order, $1.4 million he spent on premium. So that means they know something that we don't know, and that's why these people are bidding on. And then I always discuss when we are live, right? Every day I'm live 7, pretty much market open. I'm live morning 9:30 to 4 o'clock. Those who are here on Discord, on YouTube, on a Twitter space, they can benefit. They can get this benefit, and everything is free. We do not charge anybody anything. Just hop in every doors are open for everybody. So this is how the market is right now unfolding, guys, and we just need to be little bit cautiously watch, see how things are. So people think, oh, let me go, these earnings are coming in, let me buy this because it's undervalued stock. No, we do not like to go like that. We do not trade like that. We always analyze in a different angles, and this is how we trade. So what I was trying to show you is so earnings. So I'm gonna go through few real quick earnings, because I'm sure many people must be holding those stocks. So I'll try to go through the earnings and show you what exactly earnings would be. So maybe few earnings I'll go through real quick. So Palantir, let's see Monday Palantir coming. What do you think Palantir will happen, right? So let's take a look at the Palantir right here. So Palantir exactly doing what I've been saying, and many people who used to hate me when I did not even have a space, right? And I said Palantir was $15, and I was saying Palantir gonna go to $5. Look where we are not that far. My price target I put in $9, and we are right there. We are not far, right here. You see this, my price target is here, $9. We are about to test that also, and maybe we're gonna go $5 some point of time. Okay. So now why, let's analyze it, okay? Because I'm not a story, I don't believe in, I'm not a fortune teller, guys, okay? I do not believe in telling like that. I believe in how I analyze. So people who are listening to me, they need to understand that why would I say like that. So their EPS is 4 cents, guys. If you take a look at it, their EPS went down now. Last quarter they went down to 2 cents. That's bad, very bad. So and now they're expecting 4 cents. Okay, let's see whatever they make it. So let's take a look at here. 2 cent EPS comes out. 2 cent EPS. If your company comes out with the 2 cent EPS, 2 cents is, man, look at this, into 4 quarters. So 8 cent 10. Let me take a 10 cent, for example, 10. So $10 divided by 10 is 1. Wow, this is too expensive stock. So if you take a look at right here, let's take a look at it here, PLTR. So what exactly, why Palantir is too expensive? Let's analyze it here. If you look at it right now, Palantir, based on this Palantir price, they are saying 53 time value, which is higher. Why it is higher? The revenue is 1.5 billion, but their EBITDA is negative. So company is collecting this much revenue, but they are losing money. Their net profit is around $400 million loss. Okay, so they are losing money. So why they are losing money, man? Well, look at that, guys. Over here, outstanding shares. You see this? Outstanding shares are 2 billion shares. Normally, any company comes in the market, these are baby company. They just came in the market, 2 years ago, and this company has a 2 billion share. They diluted their share 2 billion. Normally company can have 100 million share, 200 million share, 300 million share. You cannot coming out and say, hey, I'm gonna have 2 billion. So if they dilute this many share, then obviously they'll be sharing the pie, this revenue with this many people. So then if that happens, obviously the forward PE ratio gonna go down. and that's why people do not know. So what happens is, normal, even if you take a look at 300 million by this, if you divide by this by 300 million, comes out about 6 times you do it, right? I would around 5-6 times you pay. Let's take a look at 5 times. 5 times is the high value. So 5 times basically comes out $50. So right now, based on this price, is $50 value I would count of Palantir. $50 you paying on this market, and their forward P ratio is, that their forward P ratio is 50 times, because highly diluted. That's why I say $5 is also high. Because they're trying to pull the money, trying to pull the people. But those who need to understand, we are this is the community where we don't just believe in technical, we don't just believe in financial, we don't just believe in geopolicy. We analyze social media, we analyze financial, we analyze technicals, we analyze data, we analyze every bit of corner, and this is how we can go successful. That's the only way you can be successful, without just looking at the technical and this is the support and it broke and let me go and jump in bandwagon. No, market can take a U-turn and you would not know. But market, if you know the fundamentals, if you know many other things, then you would know whether market will take a U-turn or not. That's your confidence. Right? So excuse me, that's what I teach guys here. When we short the stock or when we go long, we have to look at their financial, we have to look at surrounding, we have to look at everything. So that's the only reason, guys, I believe that Palantir gonna be a, but if the earning comes out and earning can beat this number, yeah, probably it can jump $1, $2, yeah. But as you know, that I don't recommend anybody to jump in on earning, because earnings are a dirty game. But if somebody wanted to play before earning, yeah, you could have short it, and look, you could have benefit right here, because market knows that, hey, this stock is expensive. But people think, oh no, Palantir is going to be a, everybody, 99% people believe in Palantir because they think this company is best. I no doubt, guys. Okay, I analyze product also. You know that I do believe in product. I know their product, but they are based on their balance sheet, they are fooling people. That's what I can tell you. And I've been saying this many months also, and based on that, stock is doing exactly what I've been saying. So it's up to you whether you want to hold the hope or you want to hold the reality. If you want to hold reality, will save your money. If you want to hold the hope, then you're gonna lose your money. And this been happening in front of me. So same thing about, like, I'm gonna go through couple of earning out of that. So if what I'm gonna do is, if anybody has any earning, maybe let's take a look at the coin, because I'm sure many people are on the coins also. So let's take a look at coin, and I've been saying that coin gonna go down, and as you can see right here, is going down. So how far coin go? Coin, look at that, our EPS was $3.32, and but now they're saying we're gonna have a negative EPS. That's very bad, guys. So if the Bitcoin is going down, and if this gonna go they could be in a big time trouble. They could be in a trouble. So I want to see what EPS comes out. If this EPS comes out, this is negative, man. So I want to see the numbers, what number come out, but they are going to downhill, guys. This gonna go down. Even though number come out, maybe stock can jump a little bit, but then eventually can go down. So I need to see what exactly the balance sheet comes out, and we go from there. So let's take a look at here what exactly coin is doing. This is the we are looking right now at the past 12 months data, guys. So we need to see future, right? Who cares about the past? Past is past. Now the future is horrible. That's what I know. So the numbers are very, very extraordinary numbers right now based on this EPS right now. You look at these past 12 months. Beauty, like they are making almost 55% net profit. The company is making tons of money. But this is the history. Now they are saying they're not gonna not make money because of this EPS. So I would not jump in any bandwagon here on a calls or puts. You gotta be careful. You just wait and watch for the earning comes out, and then market maker hate this coin because they don't like it, because this is no productivity in the economy. That's what they believe in. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you guys. Okay, that's what they believe in, and they don't support this. That's how they are. Whatever they do, that's how it works. It's all agenda driven market is. Okay. So well, let's see on the EPS. In negative EPS, then if it is this EPS, guys, this price is too much. So I want to wait for the real EPS comes out. Positive, how much positive? Based on that, we'll analyze it. But if this is the EPS, then stock can go to $20. $20 if this is the EPS, but they need to come out better. If they come out some positive 20 cents, 50 cents, I don't know how much they come out, or $1, $2, we need to see. So probably they might beat the target. They might beat this number, guys. Okay, so I would not short. They might beat that, okay, because they kept it forecast very, very low. So if this they can easily beat, and market can probably jump. This coin can jump also. So just keep in mind. This is how I think about technical wise, financial wise on this stock. Then we have. I can look. What, AMC? But AMC is the AMC man. If they have data or no. AMC negative EPS, yeah, this company also same thing, man, is 63. This company gonna go to the downhill too. This gonna go down. This is gonna go maybe $5, $6 like that. I mean, there's no fundamental behind this. All same thing. EPS is down, so I'm not gonna go and look at anything EPS negative, guys. We gotta be very careful. Those company will be having hard time surviving. Why? Because we already discussed through why. Because of this. All the big elephant in the room I discussed, and because of that, and those policy has not taken place right now yet. Once that kicks in, you're gonna see all these will wipe out. If you recall, those who are, I don't know how many people who has to recall 2008 or 2000 time and see what happened. You look at everything, you got to rewind your tape. The moment you rewind the tape, because I go through my old data and I analyze myself, keep analyzing, and this is how I come across, because you have to remember what happened. If you forget what you had a lunch yesterday and you just think it's gonna be great, then you could be in trouble. You don't want to be. You have to analyze every angles, everything. That's what I say. I analyze data, guys. I analyze financial. I analyze technicals. I analyze geopolicies. So what are the policy happening? I analyze products. Everything I need to analyze, guys. In this market maker can eat you live, and you will be holding your hopes. That's why you have to analyze everything. So then when the market goes against you, you would know your confidence will stand there. Your confidence is important. Okay, if you do not have confidence, you'll be shaken out, and you'll be closing a position. You'll take in loss. So excuse me. So we have to analyze everything. So all right, let's get going on. Let's figure out Affirm. I'm sure there's a lot of people I know, my few friends who used to hold Affirm, and I told them that Affirm is nothing. They never sold that. Here he says it's gonna go to $500. Look what Affirm is doing now. So where Affirm going, guys? Okay, let's see. Look at all these red earnings, horrible earnings are going on. So that EPS is 57 cents. I would not give this. What I've been saying, Affirm, and exactly that's what Affirm is doing. There's a lot of Affirm bulls are here. And so this is all history. When we used to trade here, people were super bullish. 48 EPS. So where Affirm is going, $10. If you ask me, where Affirm is going, long run is $10, maybe less than that, but slowly it's gonna go. All these horrible EPS is no good. So those who are holding hope, stay away from this. Temporary earning, it can play. If they beat the earning, it might pop a little bit here and there. Bottom line is they will suffer here. So I don't need to go and look at the balance sheet, guys. I can see this EPS. So it can just pump and up a little bit here and there. You could be trapped, and again it's gonna go downhill. And I will remind you again after 1 month and or 2 months, you will see. So these all these companies, guys, is pretty much most of them have a bad whichever company. Roblox, let's take a look at Roblox, because Roblox is many people believe in. I'll be Roblox. Let's take a look at Roblox. All right, let's see Roblox. Look at that Roblox is 140. Now it's 27. Where it is going? 25 EPS. No good. Missing the EPS. Oh, look at this. The company saying last quarter they were negative 12 cents, and this quarter they are saying we're gonna be horrible more. That's what company is saying. We are going to be more horrible. Right here, 23 EPS. So they are going more negative. So if the company beat their revenue, maybe you're gonna have one day green candle. About bottom line is they're gonna set up a more trap, all the bulls, and then again they bring it down. You get the point? This is how market does. You see something happen, then you're gonna see 2-3 candles here, one or 2 days, and all the trap will be on the top, and then they bring it down. Market gonna go down. So even the market will create a headline. Market earning is great. Roblox is flying, and social media will create the headlines, and you will be part of the game. Okay, Roblox is now heading to another $70, $50, whatever happens, and that's what will create, and then they boom, U-turn. That's what market can do. So you have to be very, very careful. on there, because bottom line you have to have a balance it. So you got to go with that. Unless you want to trade it, it's a different game. You just trade along with it in the market. That's what we do basically. I don't like to hold it crazy anything. We just trade. We trade in a you can trade day trade, you can also swing trade, but if you want to do swing trade, you have to have a knowledge. You have to have a different kind of knowledge, which I like to share with you. I'm teaching you. This is how you trade. You don't trade based on social media or based on some headlines or based on your thesis that hopefully one day is gonna go, or based on diamond hands, or based on Bitcoin gonna go to 100,000. No, you can't trade, guys. If you want to keep losing money, then then nobody can help, guys. Okay, but you have to be smart, guys. You have to be smart investor. There is nothing such as, oh, I'm gonna be a diamond here, or I'm gonna hold it this one day gonna go, because nobody has a stomach, guys. I have seen through the market go from $100 to $1 stock, and still people hold it. That's insanity. I can't hold that, like $100 to $1. I don't have stomach, and I'm sure 99% people don't have stomach like that. But why we have to be part of that? Then this is not the community to hang in. There's a bunch of other community, but here is all about, you have to, if you want to be a smart, if you want to be intelligent, if you want to be a strategic investors, then you come here. I will always try to help you understand. We do not charge, right, guys? That I have no agenda to anything. I'm a very small person who trading from my basement, and I am not associated with anybody here. Not associated with anybody. I just simply go and share with, just like I just started this live myself in month and a half ago. So this is how I am. All right, let's take a look at the Rivian coming in, right? We tweet about the Rivian, that hey, Rivian has a lot of things going on. So let's take a look at the Rivian. So Rivian balance sheet, let's take a look at what Rivian is. Negative $2.43, so it's gonna $0. Probably the stock is going to 141, 188. So this stock is also heading, man. Is gonna be $10. Maybe this can happen, that too. So let's take a look at why Rivian go. I did tweet about the Rivian too, guys. So keeping this in mind, I want to discuss that. So why, what we did, right? I guess those who are here. We already shorted the Rivian, guys, right here. On Friday we shorted. Hey, Rivian puts must get out before earning 11th May. And look, we shorted this, and we are already 20% profit. If some people took the profit, some people are still holding. Most of the people are still holding Rivian right here. So, and we are still within few hours we become for 20% profit on Rivian. And I did tweet about the Rivian. Say, hey, Rivian is there is a news came out and say, hey, Rivian, where did I right here? Right. So Ford is the locking period getting over, and they'll be selling 8 million shares of Rivian. Okay, so this is just the headline, guys. Okay, we have to just keep it in mind, and I'm sure because Ford knows that Rivian going to downhill, and they already had a little clash in between Rivian and Ford. They did not get along too good at that time. You have to keep your all ears open. So Ford and Rivian is not getting along, guys. Okay, because now Ford has his own truck too. So anyway, but Ford invested money into Rivian, but they had a locking period. The moment they know that Rivian is going $10, so they're not gonna hold this Rivian unless they want to. Everybody needs money nowadays, and they know the market is going to be crash. So they're gonna dump that too before market open on Monday. So this, and then also there is a JP Morgan also has a $15 million. Also they are holding the note. They will be also dumping in the market too, and I'm sure Amazon is also have a locking period also, probably that also will be ending. So if everybody dumps, then Rivian go to $10, and that's the reason Rivian is keep going down. As you can see, Rivian is going down, and it deserve to be $10. We can go below $10. But again, market maker, they always play the game. You see this, you can have a 2-3 green day, you can have a red day. It's up to you how long you want to hold. But Rivian is heading down. But if they see a lot of put flow coming in, everybody is selling put, they can take it up. Market maker take it up to take the profit for 10 days. They can do like that. You see this they can do like that too. So that's why I say take the money and run and watch. See what happens. Or take your capital out, or take your profit, some profit out at least. So you don't feel that if market maker play game. But if you have a good time, if you have about a month, 2 months in your hand, then you're good, right? So market, they can take 5 days, 7 days, 1 to 2 weeks. They can play around game with you. If it is a month, then it's a different game. So if you have a month, 2 months in your hand, you can play game. Then you can be safe when then you can be safe to play. So that's how market maker will play based on the the option flow, and mostly puts are coming in, looks like, on the Rivian side. So keep that thing in mind also. Rivian can probably, sorry, let me go back to the other, what are the other stocks are earnings are coming in. I'm gonna go through a few more. I will pick two more. Okay, so I will pick two more. Let me pick the Sono, because Sono has a good balance sheet, probably good SOM. Sono's right here. Let's see Sono's. So let's see Sono. Oh wow, Sono has what, 359 million, negative EPS 640. Wow, they double the revenue, and then EPS came out 87. Wow, that's good. And then, oh wow, look at that EPS. They say we're gonna go downhill. So they have some sort of supply constraint, somewhere issue they're going on. So if this is the continue, then this will go down. But their forecasting is 5 cents. So I would basically, what I think is this: they might beat this. Okay, if they beat this, stock might have a couple of green day, and then based on this EPS, I need to see what EPS comes out. We'll see at that time. But maybe maybe 1 or 2 days, and then again back to the normal reality. But if they miss, then game is over. And that's why right now we are at the support. I would be wait and watch game on this one right now. But if they miss, then gonna go down. If they beat, it can maybe 1 or 2 candle, but bottom line still is gonna go down based on this EPS. So let's see what EPS comes out at this point. We have to wait and watch on Sonos. Okay, so I think those are the things I need to. What else I wanted to talk about is we talk about the market. We talk about, okay, before I open the space to talk more. I'm gonna just go through my agenda, what we had be talking. How to be profitable in this market. So as you know that we have to be profitable in this market. It depends what the stocks we are picking. So we have, right now the trend is down, so based on that we trend. So if you want to be profitable, what we do is there are many stocks we always try to short them, and this is how we are trying to be. Many stocks are picking up at CRWD, right? We had a 200% profit we had. Some people are holding crazy also. So something, there are many stocks. They are called, why they look at their EPS, negative 30 cents. They are not negative, but they are 30 cent EPS, and stock is holding $170, $180. Is too outrageous forward P ratio. How much forward P ratio is CRWD? Let's take a look at it. CRWD, if you take a look at it here, statistics. So forward P ratio is 140 time, 49 time is Google is 20 time, Microsoft is 25 time, Apple is 30 times. So you're paying 150 time. You think a crowd deserve to be 150 time to pay for this price? No, right? That's why I was waiting for market to turn around, and then we short it. And several times we short. So people, this is how you can benefit out of it. So you need to find the weaknesses in the market, and this is how, if you want to be overnight, if you want to overnight trade, this is this is just a company. We go through the lot of bull market. I go through the bearish. There's a bear list I have which has a weakness in their balance sheet. These are all the balance sheet weakness, and then I pick whatever the weakness is on that particular day, and then this is what we trade. Then there's a bull list also. We take a look at the utilities and commodities and materials, and those are kind of bullish, but at this point I would little cautious about bull also at this point. But we do trade bulls also. And
Josh, on CrowdStrike, you made that call, and I decided to do it, and that play got me 440+% return on investment.
Great, man. See, this is called organic testimonial, guys. Somebody pops in a community. I like whatever the community speaks. That's your evidence. I'm not gonna go and post, hey, I made this and he made this and all. No, whatever you guys do, that's the real proof. That's what I want community to listen. Same thing here. If you take a look at it, the crypto, I wanted to talk about the crypto because that's the most important part, guys, right now. I've been saying, and I think Sim was the guy who was not dealing in equity, guys, just now the guy who just talked about it. he was crypto holder basically. Everything was in crypto, and then
Josh, did he post that in testimonials?
I don't know. Sim, did you post it on a something on Discord?
I may have, but I'll go back into testimonial and post what I did inside of Twitter, and I'll bring it up into Discord. Thanks for reminding me.
Thank you. I mean, people don't post it, but if you can post it, that'd be great. Okay, so let's take a look at what I wanted to talk about, because I did talk about that. Hey, I want to talk about Bitcoin, because that is the we've been tweeting about a long time, and Sim was the part of the he used to be crypto hodler, I would say, and then all of a sudden one day he jumped in our community and said, hey, he was debating, he was a strong point, he was talking, but then somehow he realized that whatever his thesis, he'll probably answer that, but I realized and I explained him whatever his question was, and then I explained, and then he changed his mind, and then since then he changed his entire strategy of trading. That's what he said. He altered all his mind, and he's trading equities now, and he benefit. He sold his bitcoins, many things he sold. I don't know, you can he will be the one who gonna tell you more about it. But just like him, many people, and we have all the proofs what I've been saying. So I'm gonna go through right now before we're gonna give him the mic to talk, but I'm gonna go through to see what Bitcoin is doing right now. So you guys all know that I told right here I tweet, and if you go back to the profile and click on my things, and I said right here when Bitcoin was $48,000, and I mentioned, guys, please take your money and run with the Bitcoin. If this breaks, this resistance get rejected, take your money, and we in our community we announced that, hey, take your money and run, and it's gonna go down. And since then Bitcoin is constantly going down. My price target was, second step was 38, and then I said it's going to $30,000, and I think Sim was also at that time was somewhere here. He came in this community like 3 weeks ago. He joined this community. So anyway, from here, and look right now, guys, we are testing this floor, which is around 34, and I think this will be broken easily, and it's heading to my price target 30. Okay, if this is the price where the Elon Musk bought it. Okay, and there's a bunch of problem going on with the, and we've been shorting, right? I mean, here Sim is shorting Mara from we've been shorting Mara coins, mostly the Mara will be shorting Riot, Mara will be shorting that too, and that's what exactly he's doing. And market this, why this be so. All right, let's talk about the what Bitcoin actually, how to first of all let's understand the Bitcoin, and then how to trade the Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm gonna spend little time, guys, so people can those who join, because what we have to be, I should not believe in diamond hand, guys. Okay, there are different way to trade. Okay, there is a trade and there's an investment. When somebody say I want to invest the money, but then there's a time horizon. So some people say I'm a hodler, I'm gonna buy the Bitcoin and that's it, I'm gonna hold it. So when you buy the Bitcoin here at $65,000, $68,000, and what would you feel when the Bitcoin goes to $10,000? And it happens with me also. When Bitcoin was 3,000, 17,000, and then 2017, 18, and then become right here, and then Bitcoin went to 3,000 right here, 3,300, and I was feeling horrible, guys. Okay, right here, from here to here, right here. Imagine, so if this is the thing in your case, just imagine that if 65,000 and then Bitcoin goes to 10,000 or 20,000 or 15,000, how would you feel when you look at your when you look at your portfolio, and you'll be holding for not 1 day, 10 days, 2 years, 3 years, God knows how long, right? My economy, you have to look at the economy side. So then it'll be painful, right? So that's called investment. When you say I'm gonna hold it no matter what, yeah, it can tomorrow Bitcoin go to $1 million. I'm not saying no, it can go to, but when, I don't know. I don't have the date, and I do not think so it's gonna happen tomorrow. But right now I can see in next 2 years, okay, the next 2 years I do see the Bitcoin going to $10,000. By 2023, Bitcoin is going to $10,000, because I have enough education knowledge which I have, and I combine my knowledge, and I discussed today, started with little bit, and based on that I can see, because Bitcoin is not a government accredited, guys. And we discussed earlier in my community about why Bitcoin, but I'm still little give you hint why not, because Government doesn't want Bitcoin, right? Government does not want financial any things comes into the picture and then take over the things. They do not want that, guys. They have a big power you cannot win. It's easy. It's not easy, guys. We cannot change the many things in this country. How politics are super duper dirty, guys, and we cannot go and fight. If somebody want to fight, they can fight, but I don't have the energy to go and fight with that. I just want to move on. I don't want to go against them. So that's why I go behind the wind. Whatever the wind goes, if the Bitcoin goes up, I will go with the Bitcoin. If Bitcoin go down, I will go and short. This is how I like to trade. Okay, but I do like Bitcoin. I'm a super duper bullish guy. I love the Bitcoin technology, but I can't, because of I don't lose my money. You know what I mean? Because when I trade, and I can lose the money, because I know if I'm bullish, I have to find the direction. Direction can be like our blood pulses, right? Our heart has a pulse, goes up and down, just like chart goes up, down, right there, like that. So right now, when it was going up, we were trading. Now the trend is going down, so yeah, we should trade like that. But somebody's no, I'm not gonna trade, I'm gonna hold it. Okay, so then if you want to do that, you can hold, go through. If the Bitcoin goes to $10,000, then you should have a stomach. And how long? Maybe 2 years, 5 years, you should have the stomach. As long as you can have the stomach, then yes, because I have gone through stomachs and many people go through, and then that is painful, guys. Okay, is said and experience is a totally different. You have to be understood. Said and experience is totally different, guys. Okay, when really happens, and when you every day see your portfolio, damn, you'll be pulling your hair that, hey, why did not sell it when it was here? It happens. Then so bottom line is, why Bitcoin I think gonna go down? Because Bitcoin has no credential, guys. No credential, because government not allow even any crap company. They don't allow even many company to go up, because that's how they are the one who drives, guys, economy. They are the one who drives everything. Do you think they will allow Bitcoin and put the dollar on the side? You think they don't allowing the gold? Forget about Bitcoin. They do not allow the gold. Gold supposed to go way high. They did not allow the gold because they know that treasury bond, the paper they are selling to the world, they want to sell that. They know they don't want to sell Bitcoin. They don't benefit anything doing Bitcoin. They don't benefiting the gold. So that's why they suppress, so they can get the money from the different sovereign country who invest buying bond. So that's why they want people to invest into stock market. They want people to invest into the treasury bond. That's why they've been doing this since many years, right? So that's why I think whenever recession comes in, Bitcoin is the first asset, has a node. It's not derivative. Remember, Bitcoin is not a derivative, is not an equity, right? So first thing happen is, you will not find institution. You will find big guys. They'll be losing a lot of money. When they lose their money, what happens? They're gonna dump right there immediately, and this is what exactly happening. The pain is already started. They first dump this, then the equity goes. First thing is goes non-accredited assets, which are these. They are non-accredited. They have to fight with the government. They have to fight with. It's a process involved to be a bullish. So yeah, I mean, if you can trade, if you want to trade intraday, and if you want to trade for 5 days, 10 days, when the market was going up, you can trade. Like here, you can trade 1 month, 6 months, 4 months. Then again you can short like this. Then again you can trade. But many people say, no, I don't want to trade. I want to buy long. I want to buy. Then this is not the time to buy. When the timetable turns, then you can buy. But why would I burn my money just because you think, oh, this is too cheap? But when you buy $30,000 and then it become here, because that's what Michael Saylor is doing. He keep buying. But why don't you, dummy? You wait for it, let it go down, because talk to top trading agent. I will guide you how to buy. If you want to be bullish, you want to buy, yeah, buy, no problem, but not now. Why you want to burn your money, right? That's why sometimes there is people there are dummies. I call myself with somebody who doesn't have does not apply certain equation, then I call them dummy, because that's how I think, man. You have the benefit, guys. You have an extra benefit joining the group where I explain you. Now people think they have a lot of money, but they don't have the knowledge. Yes, there is a somewhere he is lacking the knowledge. That's what they are losing money. That's why he's losing money. And you will watch. One day I'll remind you, same thing. Okay, because you have to have a knowledge of geopolicy, guys. Okay, you have to. That's where he is lacking right now. But he said he will be hodler. Okay, If you want to be hodler, and he's keep doing average. If you want to keep doing average, how far are you gonna do average? When you become $10,000, you have a margin call, or you're gonna have this call, that call. What would you do, right? There's a when the whole when we play blackjack and all the cards, all different games, the whole game changes 360, guys. It can change like this, and you lose your everything, and that happen. I have seen that. So you have to analyze. So he's missing one point in analyzing probably. Anyway, so I don't go into politics much, but we have to understand politics is about everything. Geopolicy can overrule technicals and financials, guys. Bitcoin does not have a fundamental right now. I mean, there is not even equity. It's not derivative, so I can't support. You have to understand, there is when market crash, recession starts, Bitcoin is the one which go first down, and I have experienced this in many times, and I'm telling you the truth, whatever I feel. This is my thesis of analyzing in terms of fundamental financial geopolicy, and I think this is based on that. This is going down, and I think it's going to go to 10,000, 30,000 breaks, and you watch my words. There is no support. Look at this area right here. Nothing here, guys. Nothing here. And this is just the technical, and I can see by lidar. I said lidar. I'm gonna use my lidar, and I can literally see here. And I've been saying this. Sim is the witness. He was the one who was he was not derivative. He did not hold any equity. He was like crypto guy. And all of a sudden, I gave him this lecture, exactly what I said, and he was listening. And probably some point of time, I said 2-3 weeks ago, right, Sim?
Oh yeah, it was. I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3 weeks or maybe even a month ago, but
yeah,
I know that I liquidated my holdings in Bitcoin, and I'm glad I did, because I wasn't seeing the dip I had. I was doing it all on hope, and you showed me what I needed to see, and now I have that liquidity to open and close positions for contracts, and that is what's increasing my portfolio. So.
Oh, sorry guys, I pressed the wrong. Sorry. Everyone is now muted. Why everyone is muted? Unmute everybody. Sorry, Sim.
Okay. No, it's okay. So if I would have bought and held my Bitcoin and had diamond hands, I would be crying right now. But instead, my portfolio is way up because I'm buying and closing options, and that's what's changing my portfolio from red to green, and it's all thanks to Josh.
Yeah. So if people wanted to see exactly, they Sim, I don't know Sim. I never met him. Sim is he just hopping, just like how everybody is hopping in this community. Same thing. How he hopped in, and then he found some interesting. So bottom line is, the best thing is you can go and click my profile, and you can go through months back, and you can see how what I was talking about Bitcoin when we exited. I exactly tell what I feel, and this is what I tweet. Okay, and then you can go through because we don't have time, guys. We are super busy. When the market is open, guys, we have literally no time. And many people complain, Josh, can you post something on a swing alerts on Discord? Then I literally few things I post. But bottom line is, guys, if you want to go through on the tweets, you can go and compare what I was saying about Bitcoins, and you will find a lot of things what I said. Hey, we exited, and this is going to go down, and everything I said on Bitcoin also that time. Okay, so that's why you can verify that also. So bottom line is, as you can see, Bitcoin is exactly doing same thing what I've been saying this, and I think it's going to happen. It doesn't happen in one day, guys. Okay, it does not happen in a day. You just need to give a time, because we have not started what I just said before I started this video. We have not started QT until June, which is small amount. It's only 47 billion, and then September comes is 100 billion. So market not gonna tell you what they're gonna do. And just like this, when everybody was locking down, right here market was tank, and then immediately took a U-turn. People did not believe that it's gonna come back. People think, oh, this is no. You have to have a knowledge, guy, what this geopolicy, how can affect the market. No, people did not have the knowledge, and market took off. You see this is all QE. Is called steroid, market on steroid. This one right here. I used to tweet all this. That time I was not live, but I joined the Twitter probably January. I mean, though I had an account a couple of years ago, but started tweeting in December, little bit. Not tweeting much, but then that's time I started all this. So then we'll look at this. All this happened right here. You see this? So Just keep in mind, guys, just to, slowly you go, you will see what exactly happen, how things will roll through. And the same thing, geopolicy will overrule all your financial, all your technicals, and based on that, this is S&P 500 chart. Okay, so just to show you that this would be taken place, and exactly, we what it, so particularly when it comes to Bitcoin, guys, you can trade, you can be a bullish, but at this point what I would do is, it depends on, you are a trader, you can trade, which we trade. But if you are a bearish, and I mean, if you want to be investors and you want to buy the Bitcoin, then you have to just, sometimes not trading is also another kind of trade. And that's what I would say, you have to wait. If you want to trade a Bitcoin, you have to wait. If you are investors, you have to wait, and you can be long when time comes. When the time comes. Right now, time is not going to be good in 2022 for Bitcoin, and that's what I can see. So I'm gonna go at one step at a time, guys. I'm not a fortune tellers. I'm just trying. What I do is, I try to analyze in a manner where everybody can benefit in a right way. I'm not gonna throw the balls and say, hey, if anything catches. No. So right now, steps are right here. As the community knows that I always, how I talk, what I feel, technicals, how I feel about the geopolicy. Based on that, I'm analyzing that, hey, these are the steps. It's heading 34, which is already did. Now 38 I had, which already broke. So you guys don't know, but we were talking 38. Now we already broke 30, now 38. And that time we were 45 here, 40s, and then it's been 38. Now we are heading down, and 29,000, and Mara is going to be below $10, and so below 10, maybe less. Okay, so there are people on social media, they're gonna pump and dump, and everything they will do is up to you, how you learn out of it. Wherever you feel your comfort zone and you analyze it, who is right or wrong is up to you. But for me, I'm not I do not like to think. I like to think in a different angles and then analyze it. So anyway, so this is what I can think, that slowly these are the steps. I have to put it down here. Bitcoin, these are all the videos. They are recorded on YouTube, so you can go back and rewind the tape, and you can see what I have been talking. So that's what I can see. Bitcoin is going in the in a path. So I would wait until whenever market become bullish. Whenever if Michael Saylor wants to save his money, he can come down and talk to me, and then I can tell him when to buy. But right now, I would not buy. I do not see, because I apply my different indicators based on not only technicals. I apply geopolicy, I apply financials, everything. I see that. Why? Because every companies right now earning, every day I go through different companies earning. Their earnings are coming horrible. What do you think? Their earning next quarter earning will be a great earning coming compared to right now. All these earnings are coming in. These earnings, you watch what would happen, and then next quarter they would have a great earning. What do you think? I'm asking everybody the same question. You think they will have a better earning this quarter or next quarter? And then following quarters? No, right? You think right? No, right? So what would happen to Bitcoin then? Just do your math. I'm not hopeful. I don't believe it. If the moment you are hoping and it's gonna go, that's where we lose the money. I don't teach here hope. I say when you trade, you have to delete the hope, man. Otherwise, we'll lose money. So that's the only reason. That's why price action telling me this is real money, guys. This is not a candle. This is money. Somebody putting money here. That's why this candle is here. All this green and red candle is real money. No matter what headline created, at the end they come here and trade, and this is how these candles are created, right? And that's what I also analyze technicals, and that's what I've been saying too. So that's why Bitcoin is, this is how you can trade Bitcoins also, and this is how you can invest in Bitcoin also. It depends person to person how they want to trade, how they want to do. If they really want to if they are not part of our community, I cannot help, man. But if they if you want to really learn about it, I'm always here to help everybody. Okay, so that was the Bitcoin things, and I think I would open up the space for people to same thing about how, yes, one more point we're gonna open the space about Tesla. Okay, so people think Tesla. Let's talk about Tesla. What exactly Tesla is going on in a space, because right here I've been talking about Tesla. What did I say right here? Right here, if you see this, so Tesla highest option flow premium paid, right? Short nowadays making tons of profit from Elon Musk dummies followers. Some people maybe hate me the way I talk, but guys, my blood boils when I see people. How, look at this, look at guys, look at this. What is this? This is dark pool data. Okay, dark pool data, and what he's saying here is These are the strike price. People are buying option. Most of them are, we all know, most of them are calls. Tesla has always calls, guys. They have high ratio, like 3:1 is ratio is call is 3 and 1 is puts, right? So when you look at this, this is just right now is a market bear trend going on, right? And look at how much money they are putting in. $13.7 billion for $1,000. This 1,000 strike price, they are spent $13 billion. This is just the range. Then over here 11 billion for 1,037. Look at this, how many billions of dollars they are spending these on options. Okay, so when this happens, now earlier, remember, before pandemic, when there's a huge short, like people in media, they used to short a lot of Tesla. And how they used to do, they don't used to go and do this, they used to go and short the Tesla, means they go and sell Tesla, and then the Tesla stock keep going down, and then they buy back. This is the procedure they were doing, but they've been then it become a saga here in the social media with the retailers and everything, and then it become mess, and it become meme stock. Tesla become a meme stock because it's you can't keep doing the you can. There is a lobby behind, or maybe something, yeah, that could be one of the things, but that's what exactly happened. And then SEC Gary Gensler came out and he created a new rule, say, hey, we do not want to like that, you'd be accountable, because people are using leverage in a different manners and they're not accountable. All the shorts they do and they don't report it, they continue like this until it is goes. You have to have a report. You can there is accountability every month, you have to finish that. So that's what he created. So now what exactly happening is, instead of shorting like that, they short to bring the price down a little bit, but at the end they are also making money through options. So what they are doing is, you see all this premium, all these dummies, Tesla dummies, they go and trade here. And I've been saying this many times. I made a video, made a video also last previous earning also, and see how people are getting slaughtered by themselves. They are getting slaughtered because they think Elon Musk is their hero. Sorry, just a second, guys. I got a 1 second. I got a call coming in, one of my friend outside.
For anybody who's new, who's come into the Twitter live space here, if you go up to the top to the nest where we post things, you can get onto the YouTube and watch Josh live stream his screen if you haven't already done so. So I just want to draw your attention to that. If you're new into the Twitter space right now, you can follow him live on the live stream on YouTube, and that link is up in the nest.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, so what we need to, guys, keep in mind is this, that what I said here, we do not want to be part of that, otherwise we lose money, guys. We don't want to be a follow just somebody like blind to lose our money, and he makes billions and trillions of dollars. They're not gonna come to you and say, hey, why you lost money, let me go and feel your loss, right? Nobody does that. So if you're a blind followers, if you want to be blind like that, losing money, then this is not the space. Because I'm trying to be, what I teach here is, I care about you, you should care about you. If you are the one like that, then yes, this is the space, because this is what I teach here. You have to be you can follow somebody. Yes, I follow Elon Musk. I like Elon Musk. He is the game changers, and I have no against anything Elon Musk. I love him. Okay, but bottom line, when it comes to trading, Elon Musk is Elon Musk, and Josh is Josh, and anybody who is trading, he's him. That's what I treat everybody. I keep other scientific things on a side. So anyway, right here you can see this is what exactly happening. So what I wrote here, losing Tesla option premium in billions every Friday, and join free to learn today, right? So what does it mean happen? So let's go to Tesla chart here. So every time the option gets over every Friday, and that Tesla has a lot of theta decay every day when you open the options, and then every other day, depends on your strike price. The moment your strike price is away from the market, those are less premium you pay, but the theta decay will be higher. And this is where people are retailers are buying those options because they are expensive, man. One contract in the money costs you, $5,000, $10,000, $10,000 in the money, one contract. So people go and buy for, hey, I have only $3,000, so let me go and burn my money, and you buy out of the money called $3,000. So one contract 3,000. If you buy 10 contracts, just do $30,000 gone, right? So people buy millions of dollars because they think, oh wow, I'm gonna buy little chip. They don't have any mathematical knowledge, and they go burn. So what happens? You market, look at this. You see sideways. So when over here you see sideways, market always candle is basically sideways. And Friday comes and pretty much bulls are losing, bears are losing, and option get over. Your theta decay will kill everything, and then at the end you lose a lot of money. At the end of the day, end of the week, people keep losing. Same thing here, 3 days happen. Same thing here. They hold for two weeks right here. People are losing that theta. So this is how people are getting slaughtered here, and they are losing money. So what I teach in my community here, whenever something like that happen, I say we don't want to be part of like this. I'm sorry, this is the video where we are not one of these guys. We do not want to be one of these, like all the cattles, all the herd. We want, they are fenced up and follow, and this 5 has of more power than thousand cattle, right? Though they are 1,000, they are powerful to beat these 5 guys, but these people are dummies. These 1,000, they don't have power. They do not have a brain power. These people have the brain power to slaughter all these people, right? All these cattle. So we do not want to be part of that. That's what I like to teach you guys. If you want to apply your brain what people are doing. People are using money power, people are using data power, people are using social media power, guys. You have to understand, guys, why Elon Musk wants to buy the Twitter. So he's hungry of money, he's hungry of data. Now he likes power. There are some people, they are hungry of money, they are hungry of data. They like money, they like crowd, they like hungry, they are hungriness of that. So he could be a good guy, I'm no doubt. He's a very nice guy for retailers, 101%. But because of that, we are getting slaughtered. And this is how we are getting slaughtered by the market maker. Look right here, same process here. We are going lower low, and we are trading Tesla, guys. In a community we trade Tesla, but we know how to take the benefit out of it. So that's what he's doing sideways. It's going sideways, and then people lose all the premium. They don't know how to take the money out. And this is all these people, those carols, they don't know how to exit, and that's where they are holding the hopes. And those are theta decay. Once you hold overnight, 1 day, 2 days, depends on your strike price you choose, you lose money, guys. And this is what the games are going on everywhere, and nobody has no knowledge. This is not going to happen with our community, because that's what I teach, guys. That's why I'm raising my voice everywhere to, hey, I like to reach to each and every individual, every retailers, everybody who wants to join this community. I keep the gate open for everybody, and I keep in 8 hours, I'm keep talking to educate everybody, just like a Khan Academy, free place. And that's why this community is growing, and with your help I like to grow bigger and bigger, so I can educate everybody, so we all can benefit, guys. This is the only way I can save your money to help you. I can educate you, but saving money is your goals, how you can save money, but I teach you here. These are the games going on. It's about the data, guys. Data power. Look at Tesla, how much Tesla had the money before pandemic, and when we locked down, Tesla become super rich. How? Because he realized if he keep producing cars, he cannot make money the way money he made it in meme stock, becoming meme stock, because social media power. Social media power gave him a tons of money, guys. Imagine how much money he made having that data power. Now he can control the volume button. He got a Twitter. He can control the volume button. What do you mean, Josh, control the volume button? Well, whatever you and me feed, he knows which one, how much to feed, right? Once you have the power, you can control. But if you don't have the power, you don't own it, you cannot control. But the moment you own it, it's your data. You exactly know. If you don't know, you can watch a movie called The Great Hack on Netflix. You watch that and you come to know. And now Elon Musk test that hey, data has a power, because Elon Musk got tons of money. He could not make that much money selling cars. But he realized data has he has to continue. He has to make the car, because that's how he becomes celebrity. But now he realized that how to utilize it, how to utilize the platform, and that's what he's doing it, guys. It's up to you. These are all different elements he's using it. And everybody, he's smart, so he's gonna use that. He has money now. You gave him the money, he has money, and he will do that. But how you want to utilize it is up to you guys, and that's what I'm teaching. Nobody is talking anywhere in this world what I'm telling you guys. Nobody. Now, like it or not, or I don't know, that you need to analyze. But this is my thesis of thinking. Is true, wrong, anything, that's up to you. But this is what I'm thinking, and it is happening in front of my eyes. I don't want to be losing money anything here just because I close my eyes and just do whatever he thinks. No, I'm not like that. I'm gonna save my money, and I will play accordingly. Smart. I teach here. I am a strategic investor, and this is how I invest my money. I always listen to him, whatever he speaks, whatever he has to tweet, and whatever he's doing. I keep my eyes open, but I always balance it out. What is good and what I filter it out. What is good and what is bad for me, and if it is bad, then how can I play? This is what I use, and this is what I teach here. You should use like that, so we all can be smart here and invest like that. So anyway, so I hope what I like to teach, what I like to explain about the Tesla, that how we need to trade Tesla or any Amazon stock, or big ticket item. You got to be very careful when you trade. Okay, so I will go through now, open the space, and if people have a lot of requests, so I'll go through spaces and open it up, and if there are any questions, I'll take the questions. All right, so one at a time. Okay, 8 people, I can open it up. I'll give opportunity to others also. So just give a little bit. All right, go ahead. If somebody wants to jump in anytime, just jump in, let me know. All right, just open up the space.
Oh, yes, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was at a party, and they said that Bitcoin is going to 100,000.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to believe now.
You heard what I just explained you, right? You were...
Yes.
Okay. So people, look, it would happen. So did you ask the timeline or no? You just, there's always timeline. So what I would do is...
No, I understand the liquidity part and stuff. So I was mostly trying to joke, but I understand the liquidity part. You can pass on, move on.
Okay, thanks. All right, Joseph, you got a question? Joseph, you raise your hands.
Yeah, Josh, no, it's not a question. I gotta tell you, that analogy that you just made with Tesla is one of the smartest things I've ever heard on these spaces. That's exactly what Musk did, and it was so perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Simple. So simple. Yeah, I really appreciated that. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate it, man. All right, next.
Hey, Josh. This is AZB.
Hi, AZB. How are you?
Good, Josh. So, quick question on BTC. So, I'm one of those people who got into crypto at the peak, like the highest FOMO.
Wow.
So, I admit, because I was new and didn't know much. I thought this is the best way to kind of protect my family and prepare whatever. And so for people like us who've gotten into the peak and now still holding the bag, what do they do? I mean, I know for stocks and all, we have options and somehow you can kind of hedge it. But for Bitcoin, is there anything like that?
Okay, so I do not believe in hedging like that. Okay, if somebody believes in, I believe in. Why would I hedge if I feel that the product which I'm holding has a weaknesses? That's why I need to hold it. That's why I need to hedge it. Then why would I even enter in that? This is what I believe in. So if you think right now, if the Bitcoin is going down, so is this your first day here in this community? How did you come to know this community?
Oh no, Josh, I've been following you for over a week now, and
okay.
I love the space. I love your teaching, and I'm working with Kim and Sim on other smaller spaces, understanding how to go about. But just because BTC, you mentioned Bitcoin, I wanted to see if there is any option strategy where I can make my money back.
Yeah, I mean you can, but that's the hedging. You can go and KuCoin and you can short it. There is another one that just to let you know. if you go to like if you analyze grayscale, grayscale is right now cheaper than your Bitcoin price is right now, if you ask me. So they will be losing a lot of money too. So if you want to go and if you say for example you're bullish, then you can short other side. So if you buy a put in equity, say for example grayscales or GBTC or MSTR, right? So if Bitcoin goes down, you can have a hedging over there. So you're putting less money there, and if if the Bitcoin goes down, those also goes down, and you're gonna short that, so you can recover your loss in other side, right? So something like that you can hedge, like MSTR, GBTC, whichever crypto stocks. I mean, if you want to be in equity side also, or you can go to KuCoins and all. Then you can also short there also if you want to do something like that. But yeah, if you think you want to do something shorting, then you can go that process. But again, shorting is basically you're buying basically melting ice cube in your hands, and market can go up and down, and depends on your time horizon. So you have to be very careful when you short, when you hedge something. When you hedge something, you gotta be careful. So that's why I always tell people, when you losing money, you have to get out of it. You don't need to stick to, you don't. Sorry guys, I have somebody. Sim, can you talk to just a second?
Yeah, not a problem. So I think what he's saying is, Asby, that there are ETFs out there and there are companies out there that are dealing in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And so if you're trying to gain money off of, or recoup your investment off of losing investment on a cryptocurrency or on Bitcoin, if you short those companies that are dealing with Bitcoin exclusively or cryptocurrency exclusively, if you find their stock and you open a put position against them, as those companies fall down in price of their stock, as their stock goes down because their crypto holdings are also going down, you may be able to recoup some of your investment that you initially put into Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. So that may be a way to do it with the stock market. I am not a big fan of that either. I'm like Josh, I love Bitcoin. And so I believe it is going to go up, but like he said, it's a question of time. When is it going to do it? So in the meantime, you could open put positions against those companies.
Thanks, Sim. I will look into it.
Yeah. Sorry, I had somebody at the door and everybody's out, so I had to open the door. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah,
Thanks,
so.
Josh. I'll stand down.
Okay, no problem. Thanks. Next.
Can I ask a question about Apple?
Yeah, go ahead.
On Friday, I bought a few puts on Apples, and I see that it started going down, and then as the market was going up and down, so Apple was still going up. Was that like a manipulation or something? I couldn't understand it.
Okay, so again, guys, I just mentioned about mega cap stock, Apple and all. You have to remember theta. So every time you trade, what they do is market will create volatility, and then slowly they go down. They don't go down one shot. Excuse me, sorry man. So this is how it will happen, and then your theta will be is very important in that. Now we have the support. It depends on what strike price you bought it. If you are in the money, then you could be a little safe because your theta will be less. But if you're out of the money and you're just holding a melting ice cube every time you buy the puts, so you have to remember, puts are only you buy for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like that. They are expensive a little bit, but it gives you opportunity some point of time to exit. When you see 20-30% profit, you have to take the money and run. That's it. And then wait for another opportunity, because you do not want to enter in the middle. You want to enter in the top, right here, this area, and then you short it. But when you short here, then you're losing money because you're holding hope. Okay.
I had the chance to take the profit. I didn't.
Exactly. So what I teach here is this, guys. The lower, remember one thing, those who are listening here, very careful statement I'm passing. The lower the profitability you desire, the higher the chance you will have it to grow your portfolio to be green. The higher the profitability you desire, the higher the chance you will have to make your portfolio red. Do you want the portfolio red or you want portfolio to be green? If you want to be a green, then smaller chunk, the drop of a water fills the bucket. This is how stock market works. The more we apply the greedy nature, we have a little element in our DNA where we apply greedy nature. I need little more, and market knows that you have that element, and that's what I teach here. We have to take the money when you see the opportunity, because this is a high frequency, high theta stock. Is this is not a cyclical stock. Tesla, Amazon, Apple, they give you an opportunity. You have to take that opportunity. Otherwise, you will be holding hopes and you are reducing your chance of making profitable because of theta decay. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Thanks. Next. Okay.
I don't know, is that me? Have you noticed any patterns in Elon Musk's tweets and the market of, as far as, you know, them going up and down? Is there anything cryptic, or is there a method to his madness when he tweets? Have you noticed anything? Because you said you keep your eye on him, and I do too. I actually retweet some of the things. I watch him too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just a little curious as to, is he stirring pots? Have you noticed any patterns in...
Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Okay. So I mean, for me, he can do pretty much Tesla and Twitter. That's where I'm focusing right now on it, because that's where his focus is right now. He cannot control the market. Okay, he can put some pressure on a retailer, not the pressure, but he is right now creating an EV sector area where he's working very hard on that, and that I agree probably. But if you have anything to point, then I will probably catch that, or maybe I ride with you. But which direction you going, and if you found something, you can share with us, so I would know.
I mean, is he allowed to drop names of products, businesses? I mean, I'm sure he probably does. I mean, you understand? He's the most popular. For example, let's take, for example, a popular Instagram personality, and they pay him to show up at some of these NBA events just because he has so many million followers. Okay, all he has to do is wear a hat. Bam, now there's popularity and interest in that item. What if, has he low-key, do you see what I'm saying? Talked about businesses in his tweets which generate mass attention and maybe sway, what's going on. He is an influence. That's very unfair. For him to be tweeting, even the letter "the," when he says cat, you understand? There's there's got to be some sort of momentum behind his words. And that's a very powerful and very dangerous position to be in. It's very scary when you think about it, because all he has to do is say, I mean, my goodness, what if he said "the Bastet," my page? What would happen?
Yeah, so
he does retweet too. He does retweet, so I'm sure maybe I'll follow his retweets. Does he retweet? Wait a minute, people retweet his posts, but I don't know if he retweets. It's things like that.
Yeah, so people will do that because there is a people have a followers, and followers, they need also more followers, so they go and do retweet, and so they can get their followers, because mostly in Twitter space they always like to sit in their boat, whichever the direction boat is going. If the Elon Musk is tweeting, people will go and try to retweet whatever or respond something, and then they try to get the follower, and that's what people try to do in the Twitter space. And I think Elon Musk is also pretty much same thing. He's trying to get the money from wherever you said about wearing the hat, for example, and then he goes to attract another audience in different space. He realized that, hey, this is the space where I benefit, I benefit more audience also. I make money also, and that's why he goes, because everybody needs money. Remember, he needs bunch of money right now in Twitter. He wants to buy. He needs money. He doesn't have the money enough to buy the Twitter, but he is trying to collect the money. So if he trying to be innocent and come out and say, hey, I don't need money, that's different ball game. But I don't think you know I mean, I'm not too much into the what you did, because we are super busy on trade on a pretty much trading. I don't like to analyze each and every tweet he tweets, but I analyze his actions are like some of the business actions. That's what I try to analyze more and see how he gonna move around, and particularly buying the twitters and all. So that's where my focus I was focusing on, about the twitters even he's buying and what he's basically doing. So that's what I say. People might need to watch the movie called The Great Hack on Netflix, and you come to know what the data power can do, and he exactly what experience data power is, and he benefit trillions of dollars without doing anything. So that's why he's heading into Twitter space. But he will definitely say we need a freedom speech. There's a lot of things we'll go through in a social media. Oh, we need this. Oh, he's the best. So you have to be a merciful to get to attract more audience, and that's what he's gonna do. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm not gonna go into too much politics. Politics is different game, man. He is smart chap. Okay, I'll take a
Josh,
yeah.
so just to kind of elaborate, you kind of had mentioned something about Elon 2-3 weeks back, and this might help answers one of the questions the lady just had, which was, Elon's tweets that he does, it has a potential of swaying the market, and from what it sounds like is what she's asking, which he is a hyper influential person who is one of the largest followings on Twitter. So yes, anything and everything he says, it's like everybody stops what they're doing to see what it is, and they try to read into his cryptic tweets sometimes as well. But you mentioned something very important, which was the fact that the government does not like anybody getting too powerful, and he has, as much as I admire him for his accomplishments, I'm with you in the sense that he likes power. It's not necessarily just money, but it's the power that comes behind his voice. Yet, like you said, the government doesn't like that. That's someone with too much power like that is a problem.
Okay. Yeah. We understand that. Okay. Gotcha.
So you had mentioned something about that. So I was just trying to elaborate to that lady that it probably has something more to do with that.
Okay.
What's going on, Josh, Sims? What's up, everybody? Hey, I got a question, if you don't mind, Josh.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, so I had mentioned Be Big on, I think, Thursday night, and I wasn't able to join the call, super busy at work and everything, but I actually traded it in after hours and made 9% on it. I got off after it roared up to its top and then crashed down, and I bought where it was consolidating, and then I just sold it as soon as it its first big pop, and just got out. That was my plan if it broke down a little more, to just take a small loss, but worked out in my favor. Did you guys buy puts? And then secondly, how are you gauging volatility this week? So the calls that we talked about last week, I know you profited.
I'm out of all the volatility. VIX, I'm out of it, and I think I mentioned to you it was great. But I will watch, see how things are right now rolling because of supports. So I'll be keeping eyes on those. Let the market. It's a new book starts. New week with the fresh book. So let's see which direction how they are rolling, and then we will. I'll enter. I wouldn't mind. Let them go first and see how they are going. Because
so I noticed you picked UVIX for the volatility going up, and then I mentioned UVXY as well. It looked like your ticker, probably the market cap and whatnot, and all the other, numbers and stuff, had to play with how much percentage gain. I think yours went up 26% in that one day, and then it continued up the next day. UVXY wasn't that much, but it was right behind it. But so I was wondering on the opposite side, not saying I'm going this way yet, but I am looking for both sides of the trade. Do you play SVIX for shorting the VIX, or do you play a different ticker? I was wondering because you
No,
probably
I'll be not focusing much on VIX. It's just a little bit I focus on it. My main focus is on other stocks, so that's where I'm more find the more strength on it. So mostly
for sure.
I would I go everywhere, man. So for example, I like to go in different directions, but I Friday I traded more SPY and I traded more QQQ, either calls or puts. Both I was trading on a Friday.
For sure, yeah. So technically, the right in our face volatility event, the FOMC, didn't happen that day. But then, like you were saying, get calls that go a little bit out. I played a little risky playing it on the Friday call. But now that the volatility is, not saying the volatility is over for sure, but saying that the event is over, if the market plays in the right direction, looking to possibly play SVIX or SVIXE or whatever it is.
Yeah, we will see. Yep, we will play. How things rolling. We will take a look at it, but definitely, I'll keep eye on it. Let the week start because I don't like to keep it overnight on this one. I mean, particularly over the weekend, weeks, and we'll see how thing market rolls, and we'll play. Yeah, but it could be a good one to play.
So I'll just say this with a little disclaimer out there. I am looking at it. I'm probably not going to take the trade unless VIX goes up a lot, and then when it peaks, then take SVIX. So in other words, if we see new lows at some point, because I just have this feeling, and I think you may as well, that this is different now, and that it's starting to set in with people, and we're not at full bottoms here. It just feels different because if you look at trends when they form, usually once they form, at least something I've seen, is you get in a well-established trend but not in a bull market, then all of a sudden it just falls out from under itself. And so last FOMC market rallied afterwards, the one before that market rallied afterwards. What happened on this one? It rallied afterwards just to fake everyone out. I feel like the fake outside may not be over, and we might still see a new low, maybe even down to 296 on the Qs. I am just total speculation. Nobody get fearful from that. But when that comes, if it's 3 months, 6 months from now, I think volatility will be really peaked out primed to take the opposite side of it when everybody's extremely fearful and, wait for confirmation, of course, but be ready to buy some. That's kind of what I'm looking for, but might hop in and out in between, based off of what's going on.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Yeah, we will. That's what I want to see also because I've been S&P 500. I want to go and analyze it for you people who are listening here. So S&P 500 is if I take a look at it, all the waves are down now. We are creating lower low, as you can see. Lower low steps are creating. You see this lower low right here, here. So tops are falling, and that's how I think right now. So we are pretty much right here at the tops, and I want to see these tops is falling, and I think look like this is the resistance which we did not even try. I thought we might try it here for 35. We did not try, and this is how they washed out half the premium in the middle. Those were holding SPY, but 429 was the highest. We rejected that, and then we also tested the bottom twice, which is 405. So we're creating lower low, as you can see, from here to here to here now. Okay, so the battle is right around here. So right now what happening is the liquidity in the market. So market now, at the moment FOMC came out and they announced that, hey, we're gonna be June, we're gonna be we're gonna starting QT. So institution and all, they will be slowly come to know, hey, in June they're gonna start 47 billion QT, and then they're gonna be in September they'll be double it up. So market not gonna go higher, market gonna go down. They already know that thing is going to happen. Only thing is, some people are hopeful, some people are wanting to do double down, or they want to be stay in the course of their investment they have done, because they have billions of millions of dollars in their portfolio. So they are analyzing what to do. So many institutions and all, they just exit some people they pull the right now. What I see right now here, based on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of these 5, those are big red candles. That means there's a wholesale selling going on, because people are pulling the liquidity out of the market, because they see that this is nothing, guys. Okay, when the domino effect starts, when the Real action happens when these earnings, as you can see right now, earnings are not impacted by the policy yet. The real earnings you will see in a September earnings, so probably in a Christmas time you're gonna see a big fireworks. Remember this, Christmas time you're gonna see a firework. Market will trade, continue a little bit here and there and all, but market will might react little early also. But these earnings will be horrible as this next earnings slowly you will see next earning will be impacted. Though we still have money power, guys. Market has a money power, and people are buying, so people still buy. But consumer confidence is going slowly down. As you can see, Amazon and all they are expecting Amazon. We mentioned about too. So Amazon, if you take a look at it, Amazon is look at their horrible balance sheet. The earning came out was 27 EPS. Now they look at these are EPS negative right here, 756 EPS negative. I'm keeping my eyes on all the balance sheets. $7 EPS estimated was positive. And what is their forecast? They saying Amazon going to forecast to be $3.67. So Amazon came out and say, hey, next quarter my earning will be $3.67. So if I calculate myself $3.60 for next 12 months, let's assume that they're gonna be this much positive. Though they did not receive here, they could not achieve here negative, but let's expect that hey, they're gonna beat this earning at next quarter. This 367. If I calculate that, comes out say from $15 EPS a yearly comes out. 15 next 12 months, $15 comes out based on this price right now. What it is? 27.74. So 27.74 divided by 15, you are paying 184 times. So what do you think Amazon, how much would Josh would you pay? I'm not gonna pay 140 times based on that EPS. So let's say Amazon can be $1,500. Okay, let's calculate $1,500. 1,500 divided by 15 comes out 100 times. I would not even pay $1,500 because if they continue unless they improve here, they need to improve. If this continue like this, then $1,500 is too high, guys. Okay, and that is the only reason when Amazon was here and I'm saying this is too expensive and this is gonna go to downhill. And I made a YouTube video when I was have no Twitter space, and this quarter right here I made that this is not going to be this because I predicted my all analysis and I said this is going to be 20 right here 2300, and then look, market was controlling, but look, today my price achieved whatever a price I said this 2 quarters ago. I made a YouTube video on my YouTube channel, you can look, and I made this hey, this is wrong, this is now definitely wrong, this is all fooling business going on, and today is reached that. It just look at this, and he's going to this is now is telling me he's gonna go more down, and look, my price target is heading now here, and it can go, if this continues, it's gonna be down. And there's what this telling me, that is a consumer is not gonna spend. They are not selling grocery, guys, right? They are selling furniture, they are selling a lot of other stuff, like not furniture, but they are selling so many other household products. So people might not spend too much money on Amazon. They might spend money on food. Yes, everybody need to go and do grocery for the food. We need to eat 3 times a day, right? Breakfast, lunch, dinners. So the Amazon doesn't sell any of those. I mean, most of maybe 1% or maybe not even 1%. I would say a little bit. But most of the time, their product, people do cost cutting. When the recession starts, they do cost cutting there. That's why Wayfair down, Etsy down, eBay down, Amazon is going down. Though every balance sheet you take a look at it every day. That's why we've been shorting all the other stocks, because they're going to be vulnerable in this economy, and that's why I say Amazon is the excellent short in terms of long term. It doesn't deserve to be here. So, and it's their company telling me, I'm not telling. Right here, look at this EPS. They're saying, hey, we're gonna be this EPS now, $3.67. So if based on this, woo, it's too expensive right now. And that's what is happening. Look at this. So anyway, I mean, this is what my thesis of teaching you. I always try to analyze in a right way so we don't lose money. I don't think like, oh, look at this stock was $3,700, $4,000 raise, now is $2,200, let's go and jump in the bandwagon. No, that's not what I teach. That's why I say many people try to teach, tell me, say, Josh, look at this stock is too cheap. I say, which angle? He say, hey, look at it was 3,000, now it's 2,000. I said, no, that's not the way to analyze. Or maybe people think, oh, market cap. You can't just look at the market cap and say, oh, look at this too cheap by, market cap is way down. No, that's wrong way. We need to look at the balance sheet. We need to take a look at the EPS, forward P ratio, and EBITDA. These are the three characters. You always keep eyes on those. Any company stock, their balance sheet is important. And most of the social media, they don't care about those. And they just simply think, oh, this is cheap stock, let's go and buy. No, that's not the right way. That's why PayPal, Facebook, Netflix, those are cheap stock. They used to be cheap, right? $350 Netflix, from $700 it was cheap. What happened? $180 now. That's why that's not the right way to go. Okay, I'll take a question.
Hey Josh, can I ask, or I don't want to cut?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
So, I understand we're going to follow the market makers. We're going to see the direction of the market on an intraday trades, and then you got the swing trades if something's good. But for example, like Amazon, you can do intraday. It's very expensive, and I know the cost of the option is important, and I know how the market makers play the game, like he said. But have you ever bought, for example, Amazon's going down, so buy a leap put? I don't know how far. Here, and then follow it with intraday or swing trading to kind of average it out, and that way, if you miss one, you kind of make it back on the long-term trend.
Yeah, so when you buy a leap, I would not recommend going leap right here like that. Why? The reason behind is market. When you buy a leap, if the stock goes down, you don't benefit, because the coin has a two side. The moment you are out of the volatility, you're not gonna get delta. So when you are way far, your delta will be very, very low. So if the stock goes down, you're gonna have few cents if you buy puts, for example. And if you're the further more out you buy, the more out you buy, you don't benefit. Same thing, more out you buy calls and stock goes up, you don't benefit much. So there is a catch-22. That's why market makers, they have all the synthetic formula been assigned. So the further out you go, the less the benefit you would have. So they want to be part of the game. They want you to be part in the game. When the volatility occurs, the highest benefit you can have and highest loss you can have. That's why you got to be in a medium range. That's why I say couple of months. But in Amazon, it comes to manage expensive puts are. So those are expensive puts, man. It's super expensive. So whenever you have to analyze it whenever the time comes. So that's why I only play intraday. I don't like to even hold Amazon overnight. They are super expensive, and they can play dirty games, and you can wash out all the premium if you play weekly. You can just you got to buy weekly, but you got to play in a day, in and out, or you can play 2 months or something, and just buy one. Depends on everybody's capacity. But you can, it costs tons of money. It costs $30,000 just to buy one contract. So, Jackson.
Yeah, that's expensive.
I know, man. That's why I don't recommend people, and I say, no, man, you can easily burn money on doing that. You gotta be very, very careful, and particularly falling knife. Yeah, it's dangerous. So, that's why I don't go there. Intraday, I play whenever momentums are there. You just, find the opportunity. And that's how Amazon is right now. I don't go leap on this one. I go 1 quarter. I would go with the 1 or 2 months and see how it play. But it's expensive. We are talking big numbers, so it's pointless right now. Yeah. Sorry. Next.
You're good. Thanks.
No problem.
Josh, this is Sonic again. What's your opinion on bleed down off the market, like wearing out investors versus past crashes like 2020, COVID, hitting hard, lasting a short period of time, like 1 month, 2018, and so on, going back. Usually these, crashes, black swan events, happen 1 month at a time, and then they, climb right back up. This, from a high, mind you, usually trading at high. So if you look at the SPY, you're kind of coming off of highs, but we've gone down, back up, we never just fell. So obviously we're the markets with all known information is trying to find fair value for what everybody believes it is at any given time. But just like, what's your opinion like on like how long this is going to take to actually find its bottom? You think it's going to be September? Then that'll be what pulls the floor out. And in relation to like the market makers, you know, in between, obviously they're going to wash out premium, try to make everybody lose, you know, go up and down. So
I just talk about this actually. I don't know. Do you just join or you?
I missed 7 to 8. I wasn't at the house, so as soon as I got home, I jumped on it.
Yeah, I mean YouTube. You can rewind the tape. It'll be stored.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be stored. But
don't waste time on it. I don't want to waste too much time.
no, yeah, I just mentioned about it. It's a very interesting topic today. I discuss about it, and you might need to hear this out after the close this video stream, and then probably YouTube will be available on the server. So once we end, we will be available. But I did talk about a lot today about the lot of things.
No, that's cool. I'll take a look at it. Thanks.
Okay. Next on Abby. Abby, you got any question?
Hey Josh, I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
First of all, I appreciate all your insight and wisdom. Very grateful for it. I have a question on Zscaler. The ticker symbol is ZS. Looks like an overvalued stock to me. Just want to get your thoughts.
Absolutely. This is in our bear list too, and my price target is 165. And since we've been here shorting too, and I mentioned it's 165. Yes, it's heading 165. And why is heading 165? Reason is right here. Sloping support, 4 times support. Okay. Let me look at the balance sheet. Okay. So the EPS is 13 cents, so 30 cent, and EPS they say 11 cents. So based on 13, 15 cents, let's count 15 cents for example. 15 into 4 comes out 60 cents, and 172 divided by 60 cents comes out 186 cents. So Zscaler I would pay not even $100 right now. Forget about $50 also. But this is a perfect short in our list. So, but it's one step at a time. If you want to short long term, yeah, great. This is going to be going down. It's going where it belongs, and that's why we've been shorting this ZS. It's a perfect short, guys. Those who are listening here, there's a gap here also at around $78. So you think Josh gonna go to 70? Yeah, he can go. There's a gap here too. I mentioned here. So. This is super duper weak, just like a crowd. Is same category. Crowd, these both are same category. Cybersecurity, it was pumped up when the Russia war, and Biden says cybersecurity need to be tightened because people can attack. So there was a news event going on. That's why stock was going. These and Palo Alto Network also. So and crowd, CRWD. So we shorted crowd. You can short this one also. But yeah, definitely this is ridiculously high price. Right here, my gap filled up to 175 gap to fill up. I mentioned too here. Look, this is month and a half ago. I mentioned right here gap just now filled up the gap. But you always not the weekly. Never buy a weekly call puts. Always buy a long time safety reason. Couple of months away is the safe. And their earning is coming in. Might earning could be they can beat 11 cents. Stock can go a little bit up. And then again go down. So before earning I would exit before earning and let the earning play, and then earning jump. If the earning comes out good, it can jump 1 or 2 green candle, then again I would short, then it would go down. So earning I would like to be exit. I don't like to play on earning day. This stock will really go down all the way. It can go, they will take it down, and then you take the benefit. You can have a delta, you can have IV, implied volatility will be high too. So you can really make good money you have 2-3 weeks. So yeah, this could be a good play. Before earning you're gonna make, and before earning you're gonna exit. Yep, this would be excellent play, guys. Those who are listening, excellent play in my list to short GS. But long time. Do not play week, 1 week. Always have a earning in your mind before earning exit. And market might give you opportunity before that 100%. I can look like it's super duper expensive stock, guys. Okay.
Did you say G as in George S or Z
yeah.
as in
Z as in Georgia. G as in Georgia. I'm sorry, sir. No. Z is in zebra. S is in Sam. Z scalar. Z as in zebra.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Josh, I had a question. Can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead, man. That's fine.
Yeah, hey, it's my first time listening to you. Thank you very much for all the information. It sounds like you're doing some beautiful analysis. I just wanted to inquire. I'm not. No, I hope I'm asking the right person, but I'm looking. I've been bleeding since December actually, and I lost almost like 30% of everything that I put in there. Even though I tried to diversify my profile as much as possible. Now, my question to you is: now I pulled out of the market now to stop the bleeding, pretty much. My question to you is: I'm looking at the market nowadays, and all I'm seeing, like everything is in the red. The only thing that's in the green is the 10-year bond, and so I did some analysis on like what are those what are the best things that are trending up right now in terms of bonds, and I see pro shares, short 20-year bond. So it's pretty much I'm guessing it's an ETF of some sort that belongs to pro shares. And it's trending up like 20%. And then the other one that I'm seeing, so I'll just give you the codes for them so that you can take a look at them. So T as in Tom, B as in Brava, F as in fish, and then also P as in Peter, S as in Sam, T as in Tom. Mm-hmm. So these are like ultra short treasury. I'm assuming ETFs. I'm not sure what they are, but is there a relation between what's happening in the market right now and the 10-year bonds? And what are those for the codes that I give you? Those ETFs or bonds?
No, you're doing on the right path actually. So this is what you're supposed to do. These are all 20 years. So basically, what I was doing, either you can short the this is 20-year treasury bond you can short, or you can have a yield. You can go long. So that's why TBT and TBF. So you can go in that route. So that's what we were doing, TBT, because people don't prefer short. So they said, so I said TBT and TBF. So if you look, I projected when this TBT was $19, now it's $27, and I said it's gonna go to $41. So you are in the right path, and that's what I mentioned these technicals. Hey, look at this, and I analyzed this way back. And it's exactly what he's doing, and he's gonna go. I feel like that, but again, you have to do your homework. Everybody who's listening, I said TBT. This is the safe way, but many people, they are in the loss, so they just holding their horses and they are holding hopes. I don't believe in hopes. I take 70-80% loss. Also, I move on and I recover my loss. If you know, I have done that. So, but again, person to person, there are many people, many people learn out of that too.
One more thing, looking at the charts of these codes that I give you, these seem to be at peak right now. Now, with the Federal Reserve's increasing the rates and whatnot, do your analysis tell you that these charts are going to keep going up for the yields? Or,
it's not about so I'm sorry, I got your point actually. So remember guys, it's not about just the technicals. It's about like analyzing the economy. It's a microeconomy. The question what you're asking me, microeconomy, and I think I already discussed today in the morning too, and you might need to rewind the tape, this video. It looked like you were not there. But yeah, this one, if you go to YouTube, you can be able to see this video, and you can rewind the tape later on, and you can see. So basically, this one is same thing. The simple answer is this, guys. Inflation is what, 8.5%, and bond right now yield is only 3% for 10 years. Imagine, anybody wants to buy the bond, they're not gonna buy that price because they are losing the value because of the inflation. Gonna eat their profit, right? So that's why bonds are vulnerable. That's why people are shorting bond, because eventually the interest rate goes up, the new yield goes higher. The people who are holding the 10-year, 20-year, 30-year, their value goes down. That's why people are shorting. Existing bond value goes down. So you are shorting that. So that gonna go down, and on top of that, inflation is also playing big roles. So you can have a yield, and yield has to be above the inflation. So that's why yield is right now 3% on 10 years. This is underwater and is still low. and that's why it's gonna continue going up and up and up. And then that's why I said the economy is in a turmoil. It's not going to be easy right now. It's not. We have a big elephant in the room to take it out. Forget about 2008. That's what I've been saying. 2008 is nothing front of what 2008 was. Subprime was like $800 billion issues. This is trillions and trillions of dollar issue we have right now. Bond market is $119 trillion. 1190 as in Tom. We have so much sovereign debt. Also, they invested money into the debt on a bond. That plus they are also losing right now money. Imagine if they try to sell the bond in the market, they are getting penny a dollar, or maybe 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents a dollar. It depends on what kind of bond they are holding. There are so many different kind of bond. They are vulnerable right now. And on top of that, we have the Fed balance sheet around $10 trillion. That is also big time. $10 trillion to unload, just like how we loaded up for $5 trillion in this pandemic. That same we have to unload that thing, right? 10 trillion now we have, so that need to be done. And on top we have a $18 trillion mortgage backed security will be in the market coming in. That is another mess we have. So this market right now, what I'm thinking is worse than 2008, guys. Worse than 2008. You just there can of worm is closed, is not open. That's what I can tell you in a short language.
Yeah, but Josh, I just wanted to thank you very much for your response. But I just wanted to ask if my move, if I'm on the right track, as in I'm planning to buy the codes that I mentioned to you there. I don't know if they're ETFs or bonds, but they're trending up and they're connected to the yields. And then I'm planning to sell after the Federal Reserve comes again with another increase, because right now it's trending up like 20, 30, 40% since the beginning of the year. So I don't know if I'm on the right track or not.
You are on the right track right now, but it is not a financial advice. You have to do your due diligence. But again, if I were you, I would keep holding until 2023, and you can mint money.
Oh wow, okay, that's a good. All right, cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I got to take some question from YouTube also. There is a lot of questions on YouTube, so just a second, guys. You can prepare yourself meantime. Somebody from YouTube, Raju, good evening, Josh. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Lokenji, happy Mother's Day. Okay. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Hi, Sim. Everybody. Okay. Hello, all. Great. Okay. So pretty much. Okay. Somebody's asking me about it's so bullish in here. Buy and hold. B SEP and SAP. What is it? This B SAPE. Oh, okay. Short sell volume. What is this matrix? Chris, buy and hold, B shape and SAPE. Okay, no, this is not okay. Sorry, I couldn't get your questions on it. Okay. Okay, coin. He's talking about coin. Okay. More term. Do you think CVS has more room to run? CVS right now. Remember, guys, CVS can play. They have the good balance sheet. They definitely have a good, excellent balance sheet on it. So I wouldn't. So right here, CVS has a good balance sheet. So they would. But again, guys, I don't like to be a little long right now. Temporary. Whenever you have time, just watch out and exit. And be careful right now. That's what I will say. Okay. DUNB. Nope, I don't know this one. Alrighty. What else? I can take question from Twitter. Then I can take a question from Discord also if they want to. What about TSM? Okay, Discord. Somebody is asking on TSM. TSM is, let's analyze it. Okay. Wow, TSM filled up the gap, $92 ahead, and then people wanted to buy it right here. I said, don't worry about the cheap is in huge demand. And I said, what, doesn't matter, man, demand or not demand, is all about the supply constant. There's a lot of problem going on by these. And I look, 135 is 143. So they achieved 135. So let's see 135. 1.35 into 4 comes out 540, 540, 92, 540. So basically you're paying 17 time right now TSM value. So it's a fair value. So I mean, market crash, you can go to here, but right now it's just gonna be a $5, $10 up and down game will be there. Okay, on the TSM I would say just the game we are at the support line. If market bounce, then this can also go $5, $6 up and down. You follow? This is how you'll be able to trade. Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, I'm gonna add a couple of figures so people can have.
My question is for Rivian. Can we go over like the balance sheet and maybe see how much cash they have on hand?
Rivian?
Yes.
They would have, because the spec, so they would have the cash in their hand, that's for sure. Because it's they got a lot of money. Rivian has so they have $18 billion cash in hands, so they can keep burning that cash. But they need to come out. They need a battery, and they said we need a battery. Without battery, they cannot sell the car. Same thing, Lucid.
They have a battery issue?
Yeah, that's what they said. They tweet about it. There's a battery is the issue. That's why EBITDA is like, look at that. Right now they are losing $4 billion each year. $4 billion they are losing right now. $4 billion right here. EBITDA is negative. $4 billion they are losing. Do your math now. 3 years they can lose everything.
So is that $4 billion a year?
Yeah, that's what they say. EBITDA and super negatives. So they have the cash, but cash, how much? So.
And then, what is the EPS on that?
Well, negative. How you gonna end? There's no EPS. There's no sell. Zero sell. Nothing. They didn't sell any car to the people. They just sold it within the few employee or something like that. There is nothing to the people. Nothing.
Isn't that Lucid that did that?
Lucid did. Lucid sold some. Now they are only selling to their employees only, because there is a lot of software issue and they don't want to, make it a headline somewhere outside, and so they're right now only selling to the within the factory, selling to employees.
Man, I bought calls on Friday. I thought hoping for a bounce.
On what?
Rivian.
Well, you are playing the market sentiment, so I understand that I would not do that, but it's up to you. Rivian is the worst category right now, because there's a big chunk of anybody can drop. But as long as you have a good time, I would not, in this market economic condition, let the market go. Let market go whichever direction goes, and then you can play. But yeah, it's everybody has a way to go. I would not. Okay. So TSM, I looked it up, guys. It's just a play around here in this price right now.
Okay. I have another one. If is it Atarian? ATER?
ATER. These are all social media play, man.
But fundamentally, are they?
Oh yeah, okay. 63 million. Okay. So negative EPS, they beat the EPS last time, but these are 26. So basically, look, what these are for 40, 50 million company, 40, the company is saying, hey, we're gonna have less revenue, so they're gonna go to downhill now. This is all, I don't know what do they do, man, but this is 26 and EPS, all negative EPS. I would stay away. I mean, you can have a pump and dump, and you can play with it, but that's just a pure play. I don't like to, if there is no fundamental behind, so I don't stay in this game. This is just the intraday game, whatever you play, not the overnight you hold it and then you hope for it. That's not me.
Okay, and I have another one. If it's not too much, is Tattoo Chef.
Tattoo.
Let me find the ticker.
I got it. Tattoo Chef. Tattoo Chef.
Okay.
Tattoo Chef. I used to play this. I know. This is it's a company saying 17 cent negative EPS. They are losing money, man. 52 million now. 16. So company saying estimated was 8 cent negative EPS. Now they're saying we're gonna have 14 cent negative EPS. So they are spending more money somewhere. So so I would not think this stock gonna go up. I would stay away from this game. That's why it's going low. This was the spec. and if they continue like this, stock can go to $5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, stay away from this game, guys. Don't no hopeful. There is nothing to be hopeful.
Can I ask a question about activation? What do you think about the deal between Microsoft and Activision? Do you think it ever happened?
Oh, you want Microsoft gonna buy the Activision? What is the symbol of Activision?
I got some calls on Activision, but they don't seem to move too much. Maybe, like you said, I bought it too far. Bought it for August.
I mean, I don't teach anybody like that to play. I mean, could be you can benefit, but it's hopeful and all. And you're burning or you're holding ice cube. So it could be, but I'm not part of. I'm not I'm not gonna play event, and then if doesn't event happen, then I lose everything. So that event is it might happen, it might not happen. So if it doesn't happen, then what? So I don't like to.
How do you see Activision?
How do I see Activision? Yeah, I mean, what's the symbol? ACTVI? What could you help me?
Yeah, ATVI.
ATVI, Activision. So right here, he's trading right now. He has 77 right here. I was trading here. Remember this? It's trading here, and then it pop, and they're paying 79. Let me look at the balance sheet. But balance sheet pointless. Somebody is paying them, so the fair value is fair. Is $61. Over here they had a great earning, 125, but then last quarter they had a 64. So and then they say 53. So I would, I mean, if somebody buys it, then yes. But if nobody buys it, then it's gonna go down a little bit. Can go down too. This can go down to 60. Based on the EPS, it can go down to $50. So the pressure is downward right now. So I would not play. I mean, if event happens, then you benefit. But based on the pressure is downward. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks.
Hey Josh, had a couple of questions.
What's up, man?
Hey, you always refer to premium washout, and I'm a newbie, so I'm gonna ask you some new, some pretty dumb questions, but I don't know what that means. I would love for you to explain that.
Premium washout means, right here, Tesla. So when you buy, so for example, let me see. I hope you can see on your screen. If you don't see and you're only on a space, then you won't be able to understand.
No, I jump back and forth. I watch you on YouTube, and I'm usually in the space as well.
Okay. So right now I'm sharing the screen. So can you see my screen or no?
Give me one second. YouTube always lags a little bit in the back.
Oh no! What you do is on YouTube, there's a right next to volume button. There is a live button. You click the live button, so you can see exactly what I'm speaking. Instant, you can see that.
Okay.
Right next to volume button, there is a live button on your, on your YouTube. And then there, if you want a HD quality, you got to click on the right side. There's a little settings, and you can click, and you can also have a 1080p quality also video. Okay. My wife just gave me some dinner to eat while I'm still live. SEO. Somebody on Discord asking me about the SEO, so I'm gonna take a look at it real quick while he's ultra short Bloomberg crude oil. Or you want to short the crude oil?
I think I'm back now. I tried to jump over to YouTube, but it's glitching out. It won't let me watch YouTube and listen to the space at the same time.
There's a right next to volume button on YouTube. There's a live button too. You need
Yeah,
to
that's the one I clicked on it, and I think it was showing me what you were doing, but then it
Mhm.
couldn't. I don't think it could hear me. Like I couldn't talk to you in.
No, no, YouTube you cannot hear me, but yeah.
Do you have an iPad or do you have a laptop, an extra laptop or something?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that is the better option, isn't it? Yeah, that is right.
What I do is I mute the audio on YouTube, and then I just use the audio from the space.
Oh, that's a great hack. I'm gonna use that, but I'm in my basement now, so I can't.
All right, come. No worry, man. We are here. I'm always here every day. Okay.
But so I guess I just dropped my tickers then. So I had PDD, Paul David.
Chinese Shopify.
Is that the one? Okay. You hate China right now, right? I think you always say stay away from
No, I hate not China, but it's all about like it's all about like what happening with the policy. So I would stay away from. Look at 27 EPS, 27 cents EPS. Why would I pay these 27? So the stock gonna go down, guys. Stay away.
So you wouldn't even short it, right? Sometimes
I would no. He has a positive EPS, so I would don't want to short. I don't want to short Chinese stock, guys. Remember, you don't want to go crazy on Chinese because they are already beaten down a lot.
Exactly. I also had GLNG, Girl Larry, Nancy Girl.
GLNG. Wow, look at this. What is this? This is LNG. Okay, GLNG. This is Golar LNG Limited. Wow, this is what, an oil company?
This one, yeah, I believe that was oil and gas.
Yeah, stay away from it because right now 23 cent EPS is already parabolic move, and unless they're gonna beat the EPS because based on this EPS, the fair price is highly inflated unless they come out with the better result. So just be careful.
Inflation on that one, okay. And then I think this might be.
Hey Josh, why does your yellow line show going up so high? Like, can you explain that if you're saying stay away from it?
The reason behind is I saw the EPS just earning came out. Maybe I created this way back slowly, but now we already parabolic move from here to here. $11 to the $24 result came out just now. This result is saying 66 cents. Over here is 23 cents. Now only thing is my worry is they need to show. Let me see GLNG. If I go here and let me see the balance sheet there, see how looking. I mean, oil is already overextended nowadays. Right now, they have a crazy money they are making right now. Look at this money what they are making right now. Only thing is, oil right now market maker they don't like to, they don't want to push too high, so it's overextended, and this move like this is overextended. So I like to now is market makers and they really hate oil right now. So. It can go $1 or $2 up too, right? Because your resistance is right here at around $29 in this area right here. This is the resistance here at $29-30 here. You can play up to here, but it's just there are other opportunity in the market. I need a good EPS here. EPS is not helping me here. I need to increase the EPS. They need to come out some good EPS. 6 cent EPS is too low because they missed last quarter. So I'm little bit afraid on earning. Unless they make good EPS, then yeah.
I got another one that looks like, I don't know. I keep looking at it thinking I kind of want to put some puts in on it, and it's a PPC.
PPC. You got some puts on this one?
Well, I want to, but I want to know if it's the right call.
No. They have a great balance sheet. The EPS is positive. $1 EPS is undervalued. I don't want to put on this one. I would not do. You need a weakness. This company does not have a weakness balance sheet. They need to have weaknesses. You need negative EPS. This one doesn't have negative EPS. I would not short. If it is negative, yes. This is not the negative, so I would not go.
Okay, thanks a lot.
No problem, thanks, man.
What would you say made it drop in between like the two earnings calls before, all the way down to that $20 mark, and then it's rallied up since then? But it looks like the earnings were green prior to that.
On this one?
Yeah, like directly to the left of your crosshair, like that bottom right there, the last bottom, near the bottom.
Yeah.
$20. Like, what would you say if it's a good earnings? Why that went that low?
Oh, this one went low. Right here. Yeah, it's $19. But
yeah, 15 March, or I'm sorry, 7 March. 7 March.
Yeah, the 7 March, right? Somewhere around. Yeah, right here. So what happened here? Oh, the earning came out, and then earning was 56. It's all about like market maker, right? You know, they couldn't like some could be a good reason. Something must have happened. I don't know what happened here. They dump it and then they again pump it. So I don't know what this company does, man. But the EPS is still there. They are maintaining the EPS. So when the companies the EPS are positive, I don't want to short, even though this happen. I don't know why they happen.
I got it. Yeah. So there's not a good reason to go for it.
We have thousands of other ticker. Why would I? You know, I like weaknesses. You know, just like a. Yeah. I don't want to stick to anything. You know, something weaknesses has to be there if in order to short.
I'm just taking a guess here, but maybe it was that chicken thing where I think the chicken had disease or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be too. Yeah. All right, guys. So I think if anybody has a question, I'll take it and we can call it a day and we can come back tomorrow. Monday starts.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I have a question about USO.
USO is a synthetic formula, man. USO. So it's all your oil company. Right now, oil is going up and up and up, and you guys can play with that. But I do not like anything overextended. So if you want to be part of that, yeah, you can continue. But I do not suggest. Oil is going to go up, look like. But market maker hit, and I don't want to go against the market maker. So you can play with intraday, or you want to go long, is up to you. But I do not recommend, because I have seen going against the government, when sometimes it pulls back, then I will lose everything. So I have a better play, so I play other things. There are so many things to play in a life, so I stay away from oil.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
And is anyone else? I got one question. Is FIGS FIGS?
FIG as in Georgia?
Yeah.
And then FIG?
S as in Sam.
FIGS. Okay, FIGS. 6 cent EPS. 6 cent EPS. The stock is basically, I would not short now. You know, 6 cent EPS positive, so you know it does deserve to be $10 stock, at least $10-15. So you know, if the earning is coming near, just watch out. I would not trade these. You know, steel pressure is downward. If they miss, then they go down. FIGS. Let me see. FIGS FIGS.
They do medical clothing.
Medical clothing.
Like scrubs. They do scrubs.
Who cares? 52 time value you are paying right now. So bottom line is that 12. Yeah, is no garbage, man. Just stay away.
52. What it is now? Even at 10?
Yeah. 52 time you're paying at this price. At $14, you're paying 52 time. Look at their EPS. They're like 6 cents.
Okay.
Yeah. 52 time you're paying. Yo, market future down 400 point right now, guys. Dow is down 400 point right now. Look at that.
What, the futures?
Yeah, right now, look at that. 400 point market is already down 400.
Yeah, I was watching. I was getting ready to tell you that. That's not good.
So, no, yeah, exactly. Look, and I've been talking today, right? When I started this session, what did I say, guys? I said, I don't give a damn about whatever people have to say is already extended and lower these and that. And I said, this market is going to be where you cannot even imagine. So if you can roll the tape, what I said today, you will see this is we're gonna this support testing is just the game going on, but the pressure is downward, guys. There is no liquidity in the market. Market has liquidity pulling out of the market, guys. Okay, and it's gonna happen. And this is nothing. We did not even started the June yet. Imagine September. So be careful, my guys.
Yeah, when they start doing quantitative tightening, that's gonna be nuts.
That's gonna be nuts, guys. Sorry, man. My food is here on my desk, and Getting cold, but yeah.
Josh, have we looked at Box today?
As long
BOX?
as long as you do not mind my sound of food coming, then I wouldn't mind. I can continue.
I'm looking to do a call.
BOX box.
Yes, sir.
What do they do?
I think it's a takeover candidate, Slim. I followed the stock from about $11. All right. I don't like the CEO. I think he's a genius, but he hasn't done anything great for the stock. But when that company came in, I forget the name of them, the activist investor. That's when they started extracting the value out of the company, and it's been hanging very, very well. I believe they're looking to get the company sold.
Company is making few bucks, man. Stay away from this, and it's expensive right now at this price. It can be dumped anytime. Stay away.
Thank you, Josh.
No problem. Somebody asking me on a Discord about ZS puts. Well, we will talk about later on this one. Let's see the market Monday. Okay, and then we'll find some puts and we'll look for it. But yeah, that could be an excellent shot, just like crowd. So let's see market still has a long way to go, man. Market gonna play dirty game. They do not want pre-market happening like this. Okay, so they have the volume button in the morning.
So you think we should short Box? Did I hear that right?
No. It has a good EPS, man. I mean, it's like a positive. Why you want to go into a positive? Let's. There's a lot of weakness, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other weakness. So this one is fair value. It can do 25, but I mean, you can, if you take a look at it in the morning, you see what happened. But the earning. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can, if you want to short, you can. But it's like a positive EPS.
Slim, I think that
I want to. Hey, it's Sim, Joe, and I want to put a call on it. I'm looking for calls right now as well as puts. So yeah, I want to put a call on Box.
Well, it could be a good one because I believe they're trying to sell the company.
They're trying to sell the company. That's why stock is holding. Otherwise, I would not pay that price.
Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Okay.
So I've got a request here from Volume 24. Volume 24 is asking if you could.
Yeah, sorry, Tim. I already answered that.
Oh, okay, great, Volume. I had to step away, so I just want to make sure I got to your message. Sorry about that, guys.
No, that's all right. I was driving, and my connection was pretty crappy.
Guys, a lot of requests, and we have a lot of speakers. So I'm trying to little bit.
Josh.
What's up, man?
How you doing? Yeah, you see that Shanghai just came out a minute ago, Titan, more COVID stuff.
Yeah. I today I posted too. I posted the chart also today.
Yeah, it
right
looks
here.
like the futures are down, and yeah, I don't know.
Right here, right. I posted this today before market open around 5 o'clock. I posted these job woes in China, and they are locking down right now, China. So, and I tweet about it. Look, China job report as lockdown continue.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Apple. I think if that goes, man, that's it.
Yeah, I think tomorrow is Apple play.
My put against Apple might actually get profitable.
Exactly.
Thank you, Brandon.
Continue talking, guys. I'm eating.
So I can tell you about Apple. 150 is very good support for Apple.
Where are we at right now, G?
157, and then the low of the week last week it hit 153 and bounced off of that.
Okay. 153.
Yeah, on Apple, anytime it dips, it shoots right back up.
My put's at a strike of 135, and I've got till the 20th before I need to start, doing something. So, no, that's good. Hopefully, we see something in that direction for that position for myself. I know there's a few other people that might be holding Apple. But when I opened up the put, I thought I was doing the right thing, but Apple's pretty stable, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it is. 154 seems to be what it's bouncing off of right now. 154.
Bitcoin keeps going down. Interesting.
Yeah, people are trying to get liquidity, and they also want to jump out when they get scared. So a lot of pressure on it. I'm also looking at plug for calls, but I haven't done, any real analysis. I just put it up there and drew some lines on the chart. I like plug. I've made plug, I made some money off of plug in the past, but not sure if it's going to be a good pick for Monday. We'll see how the market swings.
One thing I noticed about plug is that it moves more with SPY instead of energy.
Their earnings are coming up on the 9th. So that's Monday. So that's why I'm like, should I get into it? I'm going to look at the implied volatility, though. And I think they're going to announce after the market close. Let me see. Oh, no, it's a pre-market. Okay, so they'll announce before market opens tomorrow. Oh, wait, no, that's weird. Okay, so on TradingView, it shows earnings revenue announcement on the 9th of May. But when I go into Robinhood, they have it listed as June 21st. Who do I trust?
I would go on their corporate website.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Bitcoin. Ooh, 34,000. Wow.
Bitcoin is going 29.
Let's see, 30.
Yeah, the last time they went way down, it hit, what was it, 29.7? 29.7 something?
Back in,
yeah, 29.8. Let's just say 29.8 in July. Yeah, July 20th.
So 1 year ago, yeah, started 28,000. Let's see.
Well, thanks to Josh, I don't have to worry about it. It can go down as far as it wants.
Planet Fitness, PLNT. Planet Fitness is reporting on Tuesday. Let's see. Planet Fitness, Hertz.
Google's saying that Plug announces on May 9th. Maybe Robinhood just got some old data.
Hertz is OTC now, right? No. Okay. So Hertz might. No, let's forget about that. Ooh, Krispy Kreme donut. Dina. Which one are you looking at, son?
I'm looking at Plug. And I'm looking at Plug for a call. Because I'm getting good at finding, puts, but I'm not so good at finding calls. So I'm trying to explore that arena, especially in the down market.
Every time it hit this level, it bounces. Last earning, it went up. The one before that went up. One before that stayed neutral. Yeah, that's pretty good risk to reward you got there. It doesn't break 1750. It hasn't broken 1750.
I just need to know if they're doing earnings in the morning or if they're going to do earnings announcements after the market closes Monday.
Let's see. Is it Monday? Oh.
Yeah, the 9th is Monday.
Earning of what?
Plug, P-L-U-G.
Oh, plug earning. Okay.
And I'm thinking that I want to do a call.
The here plug earning. Monday. Blink. Okay, so plug is, let me see plug. Okay.
Yeah, 119 implied volatility.
May 9th, but don't know the timing. Evening or, so yeah, Monday.
Well, if it's pre-market, then we'll see it react, and if not, then maybe I'll have an opportunity to open a position before it moves. If the options don't get too expensive on plug.
Man, we are holding all the options, guys. Remember all the puts? I'm holding a lot of puts.
Same here.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh, do you have a time you're planning on to go to? Because I'm gonna have to get out, but I want to come back in if you're gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm done. I'm done. My dinner is done. I'm good now.
No, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, maybe in an, I don't know. I'm here if people are done with the questions, then it's a different story. But
hey, G, are you gonna stick around for a while?
Yeah.
Would you write down a list of anything that looks good for calls or puts that anybody else goes over?
Yeah. Okay.
And then share that with me.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
Thanks, G. I appreciate the favor. All right, guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
well, thanks, him. See you, man.
All right. Later.
Bye. Take care. Okay, guys. If anybody has a question, let me know.
How much do you take futures into consideration? Obviously, everything's a wholesome approach with you, but like, I haven't followed futures too much. I'm kind of asking like reliability, since I've seen a lot of Twitter rooms and larger style where everybody's sentiment is, bearish or whatever, over the last, since November of last year, where, once the top fell, often when everybody just expects it to go down, that's when the market maker flips the switch, at least temporarily. So how do you predict that? I mean, given with obviously there's a lot of concerns for Shanghai and everything like that.
So I would right now actually is not the time where we think market. I mean, there are levels of applying that the funda which you're just talking about. That hey, how much do you think is market gonna go in a direction? Right now, what happening is market maker, they have to bring the now they have a instruction from the top, say hey, we need to bring these people down, we need to bring this stock market down. So people will, longer they wait, people are gonna people slowly gonna take the money out of their portfolio because they want to bleed, they want the people portfolio to go down. Why they want to go down? Because people, if the people have a portfolio of green or maybe good, if they bought a Tesla at $100, $200, and they are still $5,000 Tesla stock is, after the split, then they are still profitable. So what I'm just giving an example, okay? It doesn't mean that a Tesla can be Apple, can be any stocks. So they are still profitable. So market maker want to bring that thing down slowly. The more they go down, people slowly they're gonna portfolio from 1 million or half a million or 100,000, whatever the profitability they have. They think, oh man, I'm already bleeding. I was 200. Last year my portfolio was 2 million. Right now it's 1 million. Right? So they're gonna stop buying things what they're dreaming. They want to buy a house, they're not gonna buy. They're gonna buy a car, they're not gonna buy. They're not gonna buy any things. They're not gonna shop in Amazon. They try to limit themselves because they will postpone their ideas because they don't have the vision like how we have. So they will be hopeful. So okay, one day will come back. Maybe just give about 2-3 months. You're gonna come back and they're gonna keep their portfolio remain in their they're gonna keep their stocks in their portfolio, and that's how they're gonna bleed. And slowly they realize it. Oh man, I'm now for 30% down, and they're gonna continue. Worst come to worst, what is gonna go to 50% down? They just think hypothetically they're gonna apply these theses in their mind because they don't have the knowledge, because they are not part of our community, so they don't know. They have routine job they do wherever they They just invest in the stock market. So I understand their part, but that's what I was be one of them too. Like everybody was one of them too. So, but slowly we need to open our horizon to understand this market is. You can't just simply analyze technical. Oh, this is support. You have to analyze what the economy is, what microeconomy is, what financial physics is. This is not one of these. This is that's what I'm trying to analyze, you guys, and that's what exactly market is doing. What I've been saying, these guys, and because many people used to think when S&P 500 was right here, and I was been saying, but when this started here, when the top was here, and I slowly started, people were in the market was flying high, and I said, people say, hey, no, look, we are about to, this is now support, and I said, nope. That time 200 day moving average, 100 day moving average, I said, I'm not going to buy until unless this bounce from it. And look, it didn't even poke through the 200 day moving right here, and this is the what it started going on. So I analyze in a different ways. It's not just the support. Right now is not the time where we have to just look at, oh, market maker gonna take it up and all. I mean, maybe one day up and down, but 1 week they can play in the week in middle, but they want to go lower low basically. So they wants to lower low, and that's how I can think right now. The way the pressures are, if we can look at this ladder going down, and now one more down, like that they're gonna go. Only thing, how you want to exit. If the longer you hold, you guys, I like to trade and take the money. Based on that, we got to trade like this, going down, trade accordingly. Whatever they trade, man, I love day trading, man. I love it now, this kind of market. And everybody, it's not me, man. People are enjoying when we open up the market, and as you see that, man, it's a lot of opportunity in trading. So I'll go with them, but yeah, the long run. You might need to, once I end the video, you will be able to rewind the tape, and I really mentioned a lot of good points.
For sure, thanks, Josh. Yeah, just trying to relate with using that as a data point or an wholesome accumulation of thesis on all points considered.
I could not hear you. I'm sorry. Maybe your speaker.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just saying, trying to see how you piece that piece of the puzzle into the equation with your wholesome analysis with the futures. I mean, so I gather kind of you just don't really let that affect it. You just look at the next day regardless of futures.
No, I do. I do look at the future, but you remember, I always know that market maker has a volume button. They can control whichever morning you wake up, and it will be what is their interest is. Based on that, they will control this market. So that's how they're gonna go through. So yeah, right now is looking horrible. If you can see right here, is looking, but they will control the market.
So we're gonna wake up tomorrow and all stocks, the main index is gap down. All stocks are pretty much gonna be gap down. Then what? Is it like, panic sell if you had any?
I don't want to predict, man. We don't want to go like that. What the intraday game would be, that we don't have control over, but we will watch as how they play, and that's what we can play.
Well, like. I'm asking not for the crystal ball. Like I'm asking, like I've held a lot of positions over the last year or so that I probably shouldn't have. I've learned a lot from you guys. I've learned a lot from a lot of resources, and it's human psychology. There's a lot of factors involved, but I've seen where we get a big gap down, and then so you think, oh, it's the end of the world, and then by market open it's back up to where it was. But not saying that for surely doesn't seem to be the case, but just wondering what kind of games the market maker.
No, but so when you trade,
going to be done. Yeah, go ahead.
So when you, I'm sorry to jump in, but what I would tell you is this: if you find a weakness on the stock has a weakness. What are the weaknesses? Are on balance sheet. So I'm not worried about if I had to hold it overnight, and if this market is going down, if the wind is going south, overall wind is going south, and when we analyze this market is supposed to go down no matter what by 2022, or maybe in a month, or maybe in a week or 2-3 weeks, slowly going down. Then you find the weakness in the stocks, which is weak balance sheet, and that's what I would short, right? For example, if the market is going up, and then you buy calls and make sure the balance sheet is strong. Those company you buy. What happens if market goes against you? Maybe you can uh, on a day or two you can probably suffer, go to the stomach, but then third day definitely it will be on your way, because you analyze the stock, you short the stock with the with weakness on it, so its stock cannot bounce because there is a lot of weakness in the market. Has a weakness, maybe market tomorrow market becomes green, for example, and you short the stock which has a solid weakness, its foundation is weak, you know what I mean, like weakness. When I teach here, you have to understand that, hey, weakness in the foundation. If the building is tall, like crowd, CRWD, like ZS, Z as in zebra, S as in Sam, those kind of stock, they have like 10 EPS 5 cent, 10 cent, the negative EPS, Roblox, and all those many crappy companies. There's a lot of crappy companies are right now. Those they have garbage balance sheet, man. They have no foundation. They have a foundation, and the building is $25, $30, $100 used to be. I'm not gonna pay that. That's why I would short that stock. Now tomorrow market goes up, maybe that stock can jump a little bit, but not gonna go crazy. But the market has a weakness, then those stocks gonna dive in, nose dive in like a boom, and then you benefit. So you just you need to look like that. That's what I keep telling. You got to go with the wind of the market. Wind is your direction, right? And you go with it, and then you look for a weakness. If you are shorting, you look for a weakness of that foundation, financial foundation, so that way you can benefit the maximum out of it, and you don't get wiped out if the market goes opposite direction. If market goes up, those stocks not gonna fly high, they're gonna just stay there like a trading water, just like a little bit here and there, and then again wind goes down, then you're gonna have the benefit. That's how we've been trading. I mean, I know you have a full-time job, so you're not here all day, but we trade like that. That's how we benefit. Our 90% call, I mean, the 90% things, whatever we call it, calls or puts, is working. So that's how we trade.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I know what you guys do is definitely a good strategy. You're not holding and hoping. So yeah, I see that in my strong suit as well. Like the B big trade that I did, that I told you about. I'm transitioning out of swing trading for those reasons for the most part. I mean, other than call or put options if I were to buy some for like a longer expiry period. But most of my losing positions, I'm actually looking at cutting out of all of them and going all cash, and then just looking for a select play, similar to what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, my question's, kind of looking at exit strategy with minimizing loss. But obviously you don't have a crystal ball, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of, I kind of cope with losses, holding and hoping on bad balance sheet companies. Even before November, just thinking, hey, if you have a steel stomach about certain stocks, that, example, ABCT, crappy balance sheet, it's a cloud software company.
Mm-hmm.
There's huge hype between it, short squeezing months ago. So I got in and right off like the third up and down over like a 4-hour chart. If you were to pull it up, it's
Mm-hmm.
ABCT. And right when it should have bounced, it didn't. And I said, okay, well, I'm not going to lose. I'm going to average down on the loser like you're not supposed to, right?
Mm.
So I do that, and so bag holding on that one. There's a couple I have similar to that. Some of them I've cut out before, and been able to stay afloat. By making a good trade here or there intraday. That's where I really do see my strong suit is not holding and hoping. So yeah, learning from you guys, Sim's success story, Sigma, all you guys doing what you're doing. It's helping people out. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking at a good exit strategy out of some of my losers.
No problem, man. You'll be fine. Thank you. All right, Twitter. Anybody has any questions? All right, guys.
Unity.
What's that? Unity?
Unity.
What are you? You are on the call?
No position.
Oh, no position. Okay. So Unity
I
has
heard something about.
earning coming in and 8 cent negative EPS. They are saying, and 315. I mean, it's beaten down. Is too expensive stock. If you ask me, super duper expensive stock is if they beat the earning, then it can trade the water. But yeah, bottom line is this stock is deserve to be $20. That's why we shorted, but we made good money. We exit. I don't want to play earnings, but yeah, these stocks probably gonna go to $25. I don't know when, but it's one day it's gonna go. You will see. Good shot. Long run is good shot. Long run only earning can play dirty games, you know that what I mean, right? So
Yeah.
but there's a lot of bulls are sitting on this company, believe me. So but we know the weakness. There's no foundation on this company. I mean, if you ask me, they have a lot of weaknesses. They need to come out with the good earnings. I mean, good EPS. Right now they're losing money. So we got to stay away. I would stay away. What's up?
Do you think Disney is dog water?
Disney is dog water. Disney man, hold on a sec. Okay, so Disney is done, guys. Look like they are fighting with the politics. Disney is I said $100 is already man $100 or 110 is we broke. So right now just stay away, Disney man. Disney is it's not about summer, it's not about these, it's about like their balance sheet. So Disney is I've been saying this. Disney was to 145, 150 also. I said no man, I know it's gonna be summer coming. People thinking Disney is still expensive. It's 25 time you paying the value. Google is 20 time. So they have a huge debt, 54 billion debt versus cash in hand. So 5:1 ratio on debt. So I mean, right now I would not. I mean, they have earning coming in, and if they little bit here and there, then they're gonna be suffering. So you want to be buying calls, right? You mean buying calls?
Yeah.
I mean, they can beat the earn.
They just opened up their amusement parks, but politics up in Florida.
Yeah, there's a big time politics going over there. So down 119 man. I would stay away, but I would not recommend anything on here on earning play. I would not, because if right now market maker they do not want political. This is not the play, man. This is not. This is why there's a lot of other play, man. you can do just stay in the market when we are live, and I can show you so many opportunities. This is catch 22. Nothing here. Nothing is there to. There's a more other opportunity there. I say better opportunity. That's the reason I'm trying to avoid here, and I'm telling the same thing. It's just we are right there. I see a downward pressure than upward pressure. I see more downward side than upward.
Hey, Jules, can you check MT, please?
Which one?
MT. M as in Mike, T as in Tom.
MT, wow, yeah, we did check this metal registry shares. So we are right now testing the floor, and it can bounce or not. Earning came out. Man, look at that. Wow, how come this company is so great EPS and still the stock is this price? Have we diluted? Too much dilution, I guess. Hold on, let me see. MT. What this company does?
It's aluminum and metal and stuff. So I thought it had a good EPS. That's why I bought it. Now I'm stuck. I'm not down much, but should I get rid of it or?
Hold on, let me see. EBITDA is 19 billion. Wow. Man, this company is making easy 25% net profit. 25% net profit, and shares outstanding are 879 million. There's a lot of shares outstanding. But the forward P ratio is 358. The EPS is this company is giving the dividend also. Let me see what forecast is. 361. Man, this is undervalued, man. This company is undervalued. But the problem is, what is happening is market maker, they don't want material company to go right now. So they are right now pushing down many company. When you look at this CLF, look at their earning, look at this CLF, right? The earning came out beautiful. They beat the EPS and the stock went down. See that? So what happened is the same thing here also. Your stock is same thing. It's just, how much time you have a stomach to hold, but otherwise the foundation is strong. Is this price can hold, and one point of time it can go, but market right now, the wind is going down, like tornado going around the things. That's why this stock is suffering. But otherwise, is long run is all about stomach. Market cannot go in one direction. So if you want to, if you have a stomach, you can hold it maybe to a day or two, but then market bounce sometimes, some point of time, then they can bounce. But it's up to you how you want to trade it. Balance sheet is strong, man. Right now, the only thing is, that's why I suggest is I'm not going to be a long side at this point, particularly commodities, man. Even though I like so many commodities, look at this whale. I like this whale also, excellent balance sheet. But look at these people, they are banging it down. Right.
Yeah.
So same thing happening with many stocks. So I would, if I make money on puts, why would I go to the calls? Because market wind is going south, so I'm gonna go south. That's what I'm thinking. And then wind change the direction, we can also go and buy so many opportunity I see right now. We have bull list I create, and I go through the list and see what it is. Right now I'm playing with the bear list, and then it making us happy. So I play with the bear list.
Yeah, I have like ET, Well, and MT. All are good company, but they're all going south right now.
Yep. It's all about the wind, guys. It's just the market maker. They're gonna taking tolls on all commodity materials, metals, many companies.
You think we have a demand destruction in metals? Not destruction, but less demand in metals?
No, man. Demand is huge, man. There is no way. Demand is right now huge. Everywhere is huge demand. Problem is not that. Problem is market makers, man. They do not want to. They want to control this inflation. They are right now. They cannot even sleep. Inflation is a big elephant in the room, guys. It's not like you can control labor. Like labor, you can increase. You can if it is good labor market up and down, you can make it happen. Inflation, no. Inflation is not an easy task. You have to understand. Inflation it affects everybody. When labor market doesn't affect everybody, inflation affects each and every individual. That's how. Bad inflation would be for the economy. But people don't take it because some people have money. We have a bigger problem right now because people have money. If they do not have the money, then yeah. All right.
If he was done, I got one more. If anything, if he was done.
Yeah, go ahead.
Suncor.
Suncor. So symbol.
SU. Sam. U.
Got it. SU. Solar energy something, no?
Suncor. It's a Canadian oil.
Oh, Canadian oil. Yeah, the EPS is good, 80, 70, 131, earning coming in, holding good, man, this Canadian oil. Just take your money and run, man. Never know these people, market maker, they're gonna go and, earning comes out and pop in the radar and they can bring it down.
What's expected earnings this coming up?
Yeah, they would have excellent earning, man. Canadian company, they're making money right now. So they would have excellent. It's all about market maker, man. They are the hurdles. You want oil to go up, yeah, they will go a little bit here and there, and this is good EPS, guys. Excellent EPS. An undervalued stock.
Undervalued even at these levels?
Absolutely. 135 EPS, man. 135 is, hold on, let me see. SU. Let me go and see here. Their balance sheet, because their balance sheet is also, let me see. Yeah, 7 times you pay on it. 7 times is EBITDA is 11. So yeah, they're making 40. Yeah, they're making around 25% net profit. 25% net profit they're making. 25% net profit.
All right, thank you.
That's one that the Canadian oil mafia follows. I'm not sure if it was one of their better ones. I heard it mentioned on several of them.
It was, yeah. I think
Josh, can you look at...
Sorry guys, one at a time. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can go.
I was just asking if Josh can look at PSA, public storage.
PSA, were you long, short? What is it?
Sure.
Oh yes, PSA is a good shot. This company, earning came out, and if this breaks, I want to short this. Remind me tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow. I like this. This is a perfect short actually. This is going to be a super expensive stock. Is
If what breaks, the white line you got there, or the
yeah. You're right. I set it up. I say because we broke just now 200 M moving average, and I missed this line. I did not draw, and you broke 200 M moving. Whenever 200 M moving breaks, it triggers on all the all the traders. They go and jump in. It's like a honeycomb. You go and jump and short because you broke the 200 line and it broke the sloping support line right here. I draw this line also, major support line broke, then it broke 200. It's a perfect short and an expensive stock, so you can go to 292. You can easily have a ride. So I was thinking to short this, that's why I draw the line, and Monday remind me we can take a look at this weakness. If this has a weakness, I'm 100% sure this stock will pop in everybody's, all the traders, when they look for us to short, and this will pop because it's too expensive. Right now they're gonna go downhill.
What do they do on earnings? They beat on that
Last earning, yeah, they beat the earning, but they missed the revenue going down. So now they are saying this revenue went down, and they are expecting more revenue, higher revenue next quarter, but the EPS is going down.
So what should we do for the dividend? Should we wait till dividend date, or
dividend is dividend? Well, you have, I would not wait for the dividend, man.
Short? I mean, not short, but
yeah, we wait for the weaknesses in the morning market, how the market is trading. When your market is gliding, you can go here and see what it is happening, and then we can glide with it.
Alright.
As long as there is no much.
If we're done with this, another one we wrote down was Sherman Williams, SHW.
SHW. They had a good balance sheet, or no? Oh yeah, this one is a good short too. Good short means it's not like they have positive, but stock is expensive. There's a gap here, so this is a cheese left here for the earning. So people thought it's gonna go down. Earning came out, they went down, and then again they went back, and then again went down, but they did not broke the floor. So what we do is this: look, if you want to short, we need to break this by market maker. They will fake out here, and then it can go back. So we got to be very careful here. Man, this is need to break to fill the gap.
Okay.
Which we watch. Right now this is a good shot actually, but but again, there is no foundation here in terms of shorting. So there must be expensive stocks or high theta. When is expensive stock, high theta, high decay, theta decay, you have to pay. That's why I like to little stay. I need to find intraday in and out, then I would play, but not like holding overnight this kind of stock. I block my money. That's why I like to little bit be careful.
Okay, yeah, the bid ask is pretty crazy.
Yep, you see that? That's why, because it's the honeycomb, you cheese here, people attract, people short, and then we'll analyze morning. We'll see. We'll analyze.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, remind me all this and more.
On a PSA or just any stock that's got like an earnings surprise for EPS, but yet the revenue goes down. How does that happen in a layman's terms? Like, there's probably several metrics.
No, there's a couple of things happen right now. So in 2020, 2021, there's a lot. Balance sheets are very. We can predict, man. These people, they have they have buyback program, right? Dirty games they play. They just buy the stock. The buyback program, they take a loan from the government. They increase their debt. We don't know what are the games they play.
Okay, you answered my question. So those are the type of things.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, gotcha.
There's so many. That's why people say bank balance sheet you can't even read, man. Their balance sheet is like it's like a puzzle. You can't even solve that puzzle. That's how they play games. So it's very difficult to, even though they can be profitable, all time they are profitable. Remember that. But the stock goes down sometime. So that's why I can't predict, man.
They're short their own stock. Huh?
They are smart, chap, man.
No,
MSTR.
you answered it exactly what I was asking. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, somebody on on YouTube, Joseph is asking, hey Josh, any thoughts on shorting MSTR? Man, MSTR I've been saying way back. MSTR you short it and he's gonna go to $10. Their company, he's gonna bankrupt soon. If you ask me, this is horrible, guys. MSTR, I'm saying the best short, and Sim is the witness. Yeah. But he's shorting. He's a lot of theta here, but believe me, man, this is MSTR is a great short. Bitcoin market maker hates, politician hates, and there is no, it's not accredited by the Bitcoin. Gonna go downhill, and this will go with it.
The CEO was on CNBC explaining why not to sell Bitcoin.
Well, his thesis is okay. So what did you learn out of that video? I mean, I did not see that video, but what was it? What was his thesis?
I didn't listen. I just
Okay.
I had a bad gut feeling. But some type of he gave some type of reasoning, but.
Man, MSTR, man, tomorrow remind me, MSTR is a perfect shot, beautiful shot, guys. MSTR, beautiful shot. And I've been saying this, we've been broke this bear flag, guys. We said that look at this, a money making business, right? Yeah, MSTR is like best shot, man. Market maker with you also, you know what I mean? MSTR is a market, you are with the market maker.
Alright, I wrote it down.
Yeah, MSTR is a with market maker, man. They hate this.
Josh,
The ask is pretty crazy too.
What's up?
Josh, how far would you go out if you have to buy a put like beyond May 27?
On MSTR?
Yes, MSTR.
Oh, okay, hold on. MSTR, let me tell you. So I can help. Hold on. Let me see MSTR. Let me see the price. What are the things, man? These people are right now. Problem is monthly. Oh, they have weekly option. Oh, they have weekly option. So if their earning coming in, when their earning already came out, okay, and then horrible. Then this is 12 cent, which is July. So what you do is May. Right here, May 13th. Alright, so I would go May 27. Let's see, May 27 market May 27, and let's see $200. Let's see May. Okay, $200, $5 right here. Bid and ask difference is 3. Oh wow, man! You know what is the price there? What is the bid and ask difference is? $3 and $6. Can you believe it? $3 difference in bid and ask. That's catch 22, man. We lose money. Market makers are smart. They do not want us to be part of this trade. That's why they keep it like that. So you can't make any money. But I need to find an option, something where has a boy, maybe let me see if I can find something interesting. $200. Let me see, $200, which is to May 20. Man, May 20. See, man, this much, man. These are $1 difference. You cannot make money this unless this gotta be stay in the money. Then in the money, still also $2 difference. Oh boy. You know what I would do? I would June 10th. Let me see June 10th. See what are available are. Man, look at this premium. People are asking crazy. 550, 750. That is also not good. I'm still checking. Okay, if I can find anything interesting. Man, this is. So what happened in bid and ask is 4. Double the bid and ask differences and longer you go, because they know smart people, man. These people are smart. Oh boy, they want you to take a risk, so you have to go near date. That's what they are saying. So if it's a near date, you can have a risk, but then in the money, IV is 128%. Oh.
It's okay, Josh. It's too rich for me. I'm no.
Yeah.
But for the rich folks, I'm not in that league.
Okay, no problem.
Just wanted to check. Thank you, though.
Yeah,
Thank you for checking.
just we gotta just stay away from big. You know,
Exactly.
these are a lot of trap here. It's a trap. It's a trap here. You know, is another trap setup here too. But yeah, definitely stock gonna go down. We will see tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow we'll see if something changes that prices. Remind me tomorrow. We'll see.
I found one that might be interesting.
Tell
Is the
me.
June 17th 250 strike.
Oh, June 17. June 7.
250.
250.
Yeah.
250. $24.
I'm saying 22. The bid is 1910.
And ask.
And the ask is 2220.
No, man. Right now it's too early. Right now, it shows me here $21 bid and ask showing me 27. So it's almost like a $6-7 difference. I'm not gonna bid into $6-7 difference, because when you want to sell something, you're gonna be again trouble.
Wait, what do you see on your screen?
My screen on shows me on a Robinhood is showing me bid is $21 and ask is $27.
That's 260, right? That's 260 strike.
That's 260, 260. Put
250, 250.
oh 250 is you're right, $19 and $22. So it's a $4 $3 difference. That could be at least better than, but $3 is a lot, man. Yeah, that is.
I'll put the bid in and I'll see if it can.
Yeah, that's the best way. You know, you can.
The volume is good. And open interest is good. Yeah, volume is 130.
Absolutely.
It's not a lot, but
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, keep write it down. Actually, this strike price I like it too. So June 17 is a safe one, and I'm sure this stock can really print money to long run. We're gonna achieve this. I think this is a good one, man. Guys, I like this. Only thing is just don't go with the asking price. Just put your bid. Some point of time it will be accepted. Yeah. Somebody say looks like PSA had a dilution. I don't know. You have anything headline? Let me know. We're gonna look for a PSA. Any news? PSA. Bid statement. I don't see anything here. Any news? Latest news? Nothing.
Who's gonna be able to afford their storage?
We're gonna be able to. Why they're expensive?
Do they make money off of the auction when they auction off the storage?
That they don't make much money, man. They by law they have to clear their fees probably.
Yeah.
I like MSTR versus PSA. MSTR has a solid weakness.
PSA's got one heck of a falling knife there. I mean, that looks like there's a relief bounce coming.
I like your thesis of think you maybe have it's gonna be a relief bounce, right? You're gonna be short covering.
Man, you know what I'm looking at too is AutoNation, AN.
AN.
Man, that thing gotta come down soon, or not soon, but eventually.
Oh, what do they do? AutoNation.
AutoNation, they're like a scam car dealership. No, I'm joking. No, they're a chain of dealerships. They do all the makes and stuff. But
no, man, this is $5 EPS, man. How can you short this damn thing is undervalued?
they were overcharging people. Like they were charging a lot of.
But why do you care about it? They are showing the balance sheet. The balance sheet is $5-6 EPS, man. Why can I? How can I short this? There is no way. Foundation is strong.
Yeah, but I'm saying when the demand for cars go down, right? Maybe in a month or so, 2 months.
There show me if there's a crack on a foundation, they are expecting to grow higher more. They're saying based on this. So I would not even. This is undervalued stock. I would not even touch this.
Yeah, but there has to be some type of demand destruction, right?
Yeah, so they need to show it on their balance sheet. The moment you see the crack on their balance sheet, then I would short. But right now, no. That's why look at market is down. This stock is going up because it's undervalued.
Yeah, I mean, look at pre-pandemic. What was it? Pre-pandemic was $54, almost half.
Yeah, but I agree. Whatever would be, but right now every stock you pull, they are all going down, and this stock is going up. There must be reason.
Yeah, because of car prices.
Yeah.
And they're overcharging. There's a news article about how they're overcharging customers and stuff.
What I teach here is like we do not want to go against the wind. Wind is wherever the wind is going, that's where we need to go. If we go and short like anything or maybe buy calls on anything like that, we could be in trouble. Let market maker decide. Only thing is we need to look for foundation, financial foundation. We have to observe that.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, maybe what Josh is saying is on the next earnings call, if you were to see the crack show there, that would be a good time.
Yeah, when that happens, yes, absolutely. Right now doesn't shows up, so we need confirmation.
So August 3rd is the earnings. I'm gonna write it down. I think they missed, but I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
But I already said it, so. But I'm gonna write it down.
Hey, remind us on August 2nd so we can be watching.
Yep, we're gonna keep eyes on it and see.
Hey Siri, send an alert for August.
Now you gotta mention the series. It will send a set alert for PSA. Or no, I mean, yeah. All right, Siri did it for you, man. That's it. You said.
Let's see.
We are authorizing the issue without a further shareholder action. Oh wow, this guy, somebody saying a PSA has on YouTube, somebody mentioned about the common share. We are authorized to issue up to 650,000 common shares of interest at 10 cents per share, March 31st and April 28th. We had outstanding this description of preferred shares. We are authorized to issue without further shareholder action up to. They might dilute the share PSA. Somebody saying.
Here, let me look into that.
PSA news.
I don't see. Maybe you can ask them when it came out.
Where did you find this, buddy? You just copy paste, but where did you find it? Could you post a link? I mean, you won't be able to post the link on the YouTube, but you can mention what website I can look. Finviz, let me see. Okay, he is responding because takes a little time. Monthly Fool. They are telling that these are the two companies to hold over the recession. Two REIT company to hold. One is the PSA over the recession.
See what they did last recession.
storage space.
That is a good thinking too. Yeah, people gonna lose the home. Man, I mean, we don't have that bad economy at this point, man. It's just slowly, mortgage rate goes through. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll see.
So I heard you saying it. I didn't see the screen. I was just looking on my other screen. You're saying that they're going to do an offering, or are you trying to?
Somebody posted on YouTube text message on a YouTube message, and he says, Josh, there is a PSA that are going to offer us, or they'll be doing they'll be diluting the share. So, and then I said, if you have any update, and then he posted some message copy paste, and he's saying that they're going to do that. So I said okay, but we will see, man. We will see tomorrow whatever happens. We'll keep eyes on. I guess we need to call it a day, guys. So I'll get going on it. My pending things what I need to finish, and
he says he's trying to copy a link. 1 sec.
okay. You won't be able to post it here though. If you try to copy a link on YouTube, it will not allow you to copy here on YouTube, because there was a spam going on. So I blocked the link, so people cannot post the link here. So SEC link. Oh, he said 1 second. Oh, 1 second. You won't be able to post, guys. Anyway, we will see. We'll see tomorrow, guys. We are here live too. So
Josh, I got one more. Is Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
It's PLNT.
Plan. Okay, 74.26. Short is going down, man. This is gonna go down. This is gonna go to 69. It's going down, guys.
Wait, what did the forecast say? 27?
27 EPS. 27 EPS. So they're barely beating that. So barely. It's little overpriced. But it's
right,
not
have a good night. See you, Josh.
Alright, see you. Good night, man. Thanks, man.
Okay, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Let's call it a day. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. We have a lot of work to do tomorrow, okay? So let's call it a day. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Are you Eastern time?
I'm in the New York time, so if any questions on a New York time, I'm live 9:30 morning, guys. 9:30 to all day live until 5-6 o'clock. So, and I share my screens on YouTube as well as Twitters and on Discord. All right. So, guys, see you. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys.
Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Okay.